Today on JG9 Live, we're walking in Memphis as we kick off Week 2 of the UFL season with a battle between two undefeated teams. In one corner, the San Antonio Brahmas, coming off of their upset victory over the DC Defenders, where the Brahmas gave the reigning XFL Offensive Player of the Year fits, and where new head coach Wade Phillips had all phases of the team firing on all cylinders. In the other corner, the Memphis Showboats, looking to win their home opener after going on the road last weekend and defeating Houston in a great defensive showing for them. Who will become the first 2-0 team in the UFL this season? Stay tuned to find out right here on JG9 Live. Alright everybody, welcome to JG9 Live as we officially kick off Week 2 of the UFL season with a battle between these two teams behind me right here, the San Antonio Brahmas and the Memphis Showboats. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jarragera9 and we're going to do some live play and color commentary on this game, which is taking place on ESPN. If you've never been to a JG9 Live stream before, how it works is like this. Again, I'm going to be doing play-by-play and color commentary on the game. Fire away with any questions you might have. I will answer everything and anything while I do play-by-play and color commentary. If you want to have your question answered right away, you can donate, and I'll get to it right away. Otherwise, I'm just going to go in the order that I see the questions. On top of that, if you're a member, thank you so much for being a member. You get a lot of cool perks, including your name at the end of each video. But for the purposes of this stream, you get the green text next to your name. You get to see your name pop up on that ticker. We've got the giant scroll that is happening on the bottom of the screen. And on top of that, you get to use custom emojis, including the logos of every single team in the UFL. We got the Brahmas and we got the Showboats. If you want to show your support for either one of those teams, you can do that by being a member and by clicking that emoji button. On top of that, as a member, you get members-only Q&A streams once a month, so just something to keep in mind. On top of that, I should note that this stream, if you do want to bet on the UFL, you can use my promo code at PrizePicks, Gator9, 100% deposit match up to $100. I've got the bets that you can pick scrolling on the bottom of the screen. You can see all of those right then and there. Got some interesting lines today. San Antonio favored by 2 points over the Memphis Showboats. One of these teams is going to go to 2-0. San Antonio, again, a great showing last week. Looked very convincing against DC, especially on the defensive side of the ball. The Brahmas were projected by many to be one of the worst teams in the UFL this year, and now they are the third favorite to win it all. So, yeah, after 1 week, but it's looking good for San Antonio so far with new head coach Wade Phillips. So, thank you guys so much again for tuning in. And with that, I'm going to answer some questions, and let's do this. I should also note, vote in that poll. Who do you think is going to win this game, the Brahmas or the Showboats? Vote in that poll. 88% of you right now riding with the Brahmas. I'm going to keep the poll open until kickoff, so keep that in mind. All right. Can the Marlins finally win? You would think they're going to take a 1 from the Cardinals. You would think. If the bullpen doesn't choke like they have the past few games, you would think. This might be where the XFL division finally gets a win head-to-head over the USFL. Yeah, I feel like this seems like it could be the one. This, on paper, seems like the one where it's going to happen. I've got the Brahmas winning this one, but it should be a good game. Should be a good one. I did predict the outcome of this game, and I did do some UFL stuff on JG9 News. So if you want to go over to JG9 News, we do a lot of UFL content on there. As we're getting things started with a $5 from Michael Hodel. Thank you so much. Hey, JG, hope you're well, brother, along with the rest of the JG fam. Go Brahmas, because I hate Memphis, Tennessee. All right, that's a pretty good reason to root for the Brahmas, then. Frank be with you, and with you as well, my man. Thank you so much again for tuning in on this fine Saturday afternoon. Final Four Saturday. Thank you so much, man. Really, really appreciate it. Let me get your name in there, and then we'll be good to go. We also... You might notice we got some new graphics that are going to be taking place that you might see over the course of this game, which I'm really, really looking forward to. And we got some new lights. I'm not sure they're going to work too well now because the sun is out, but You can see the lights there taking place. We do have a bit of a light show if a team scores and does something. So just something to keep in mind. I guess any donation of $20 or more, I can change the light color. We can activate the light show. That's what we can do. It's not really much of a light show, but we can activate it. We can activate it. Yeah, the sun's a bit too bright right now, but we'll make it work. We will make it work. Yeah, it turns out when Hines Ward is in your head coach, you have a better chance of winning. Yeah, who knew? Who knew? Go figure. Go figure. I was so disgusted. Oh, wait. Will the Dolphins finally get over the AFC hump this upcoming season? AFC East hump? I don't think so. I think either the Bills win that division still with Josh Allen, because again, yeah, they lost Diggs, but he didn't really do anything in the second half of last year when they were winning games. He's not really that important to Buffalo. So I think Buffalo still wins that division, even with all the pieces that they lost. I mean, I guess the Jets could also win that division. This game is on ESPN. This game is being broadcast on ESPN. Is the Final Four going to air on local TV stations in markets of a team playing in the Final Four / National Championship in years that TBS has? I don't think so, no. Unfortunately, I don't think that's how it works for college. That's only for the NFL. Which is a shame, but yeah, it's going to be on cable on TBS across the country. I was so disgusted at the Rockies almost blowing the 6-2 lead in the ninth inning, I switched to the NC State game before Ryan McMahon hit the grand slam to win, and I missed it. Yeah, the fielding for the Rockies was atrocious. I mean, that was terrible how they allowed 2 runs to come across on that ground ball. They are the worst fielding team in baseball that I've seen in quite some time. But, heck of a grand slam. I've done that before. Where I turn a game off. I'm so disgusted by the D-backs or whatever, and then they end up winning the game. Was the game last night rigged? No, that was the right call. If you look at the replay, that was absolutely the right call. That was absolutely a moving screen. Absolutely. You can see it in slow-mo too. She extended her legs. She was moving. She was clear as day moving. It's tough to call that in the final moments of the game, but that's a foul with 8 minutes left in the first quarter. That's 100% a foul. Sun's a bit too bright like the Phoenix Suns. Suns are looking good right now. You know, the Suns have played pretty well as of late, which I'm excited about. Maybe they're finally getting it together. Maybe. They should have a top 6 seed. They do the Pelicans on Sunday. If they do beat the Pels, we should be top 6. Yeah, Strider did not look great yesterday, so something was clearly up with him. He did not look great yesterday. Yeah, and Shane Bieber, I cannot believe that. I cannot believe it. This early in the season, Tommy John, especially with how well he was pitching. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. How's it going, Golden Steel? Welcome to the stream. Thoughts on doing a dumb decision spin-off series involving dumb decisions by players? I mean, when dumb decisions by players happen, I'll bring those up. I've done videos like that before, but I'm not sure about a series on that. Best college football game that nobody saw because it started late. Oh, what was the Washington State game with Gardner Minshew, where it was like both teams scored 70? Which one was that? No, it wasn't Garner. No, it wasn't Garner. Was it 2019? It had to be 2019, I think. I think it was 2019. I'm not mistaken. Yeah, against UCLA, 67-63. Yeah, that game started at 10:30 Eastern time. Yeah, UCLA beat Washington State 67-63. That one. Definitely that one. We have a $5 from Spence. Thank you so much. You should stream Iowa Scar along with a USFL game like you did for Rangers Astros Game 7. Yeah, it overlaps, so I'm going to do that. I'm not going to have the scoreboard or anything, just because with basketball, I have to, change the numbers so often. Like, the thing with baseball is that you don't have to change the score often, but for obviously basketball, you got to do a lot with that. But we will be I'm not sure about calling that game, but we will definitely have that game on, and we'll be talking about that game as it is taking place. Definitely. It's going to be a huge game. I think you're going to get 18 million people watching. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible. And thank you so much for the $5, man. Really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Is Justin Bieber done with music? I don't know. I don't think he's done with music. He's just going at his own pace because the industry kind of chewed him up. Because he got in at such a young age, and now he's He's obviously older. He's got a wife. He's got... his schedule, Scooter Braun worked him to death. Scooter Braun worked him to death during, like, 2015, 2016. He was... He needs time off. I mean, it's no reason to go back to music if he doesn't want to, but he's one of those guys who can just make music at any time and he'll be fine. I can't believe though it's been 3 years since he released an album. That was a good album. Justice was a good album. Probably my second favorite of his behind Believe. Alright, San Antonio kicking off to Memphis to start this game. I'm going to close the poll here. 77% of you riding with the Brahmas. Yeah, Brad Wing was in the NFL at some point. Bronny James, so he's not going to the NBA. He's declaring for the draft, but as long as you... A lot of college athletes do that. As long as you, in basketball, don't hire an agent, you can declare for the draft and retain your eligibility. And that's what he's doing. He's not going to go to the NBA. But he's just hiring an agent. Or not hiring an agent, I mean. All right, kickoff. It is a short kick field at the 15-yard line. We're officially underway with week 2 of the season. He's got some room at the 30. So 35-40, nice room to the 45. And they're going to start this drive in plus territory at San Antonio's 48-yard line. So great starting field position for the Memphis Showboats. And in comes the quarterback, Case Cookus, with great field position at the 48-yard line. Last year, Cookus on the Philadelphia Stars of the USFL. He was sacked a lot last year. Oh. All right, here we go. First down at the 49-yard line is where they're going to mark it. Cookus under center. Play action. He's got some time to start. Going to roll out. Option the flat's not there, so he's just going to take off and run. He's going to slide down to the 46-yard line. It's a gain of about 3 yards. Brings up 2nd and 7. Case Cookus last week, 23 for 40, 204, 1 touchdown, 1 pick in that 18-12 win over the Houston Roughnecks. Do I think the UFL expands? It's funny, there was actually the LA Wildcats. They changed their handle today after being inactive for 4 years. They changed it to UFL Wildcats, so they might be bringing back a team in LA. Fires over the middle field, caught at the 37-yard line. It's a first down on the play, gain of 9. And that is Sage Surratt, the tight end. Last week, had 2 catches for 38 yards. Getting him involved early on here. It's a first down at the 37-yard line. So Memphis with phenomenal field position to start. And they're already in field goal range after 1 first down. Yeah, I think the UFL expands if it makes financial sense. We'll see what the finances are like, but if it makes financial sense, I can see him going to 12 next year. How's it going, AKC? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Got the Final Four today. Cookus fires over the middle of the field. No one home. Incomplete pass. It looked like the intended target on the play was Jonathan Adams, but it's going to bring him 2nd and 10. So I think the early kickoff time is affecting attendance in Memphis. I don't think so. I mean, Memphis didn't have the greatest attendance numbers last year in the USFL, so I don't think the early attendance time or the early kickoff time is affecting it. All right, 2nd and 10, 3 wide, 2 on the near side of the field, 1 on the far side. You got Darius Victor in the backfield at running back. Still have not run the ball yet. Slant route play action off the hands of the intended receiver, Dawood Davis. That's incomplete. Davis had 7 catches last week. 2nd most catches by any receiver in the UFL in week 1. That one goes off his hands. It was a nice design play. But interestingly enough, 4 plays so far for Memphis and 4 passes. Now, Cookus did take off and run, but 4 design passing plays. Last week, the running game did not do anything for Memphis. 19 carries, 32 yards. Darius Victor, 10 carries, 3 yards. So they're going with the pass early on. Brahmas jumped. It should be a free play. Cookus firing deep down the field. It's incomplete, but obviously flag on this play. There was definitely some movement. It's going to be 3rd and 5. We'll see what they do here. What game am I going to? I'm going to both of the Final Four games. You buy it for both sessions. The referee is facing the wrong way. All right. It's early for the refs, too. Yeah, and that is definitely offside there. Tim Ward, number 8, getting called for the penalty. So when you buy a Final Four ticket, you get a ticket to both of the games. Let me just check what the prices are like. Did I buy too early? I might have bought a bit too early. They're actually dropping by a bit. Alright, I should have done that. 3rd and 5. Cookus fires. Caught at the first down line. Needed 5. Got 5. And that time, David Davis does make the grab. And it will be a first down at the 27-yard line. So that is a costly 5-yard penalty for the Brahmas. Gives the Showboats a free first down. Or new set of downs, I should say. Dolphins will obviously not only get over the AFC hump, but the Super Bowl hump. Yes, the Dolphins will win it all. I like your optimism. It's ridiculous that some NFL teams have interest in DJ Burns. I mean, it's like a 7th-round developmental pick. I mean, I get it, but it's never going to happen. First down. Brahmas send 4. Cookus over the middle of the field. Caught once again by Davis. So 2 catches for Davis, getting him involved early on. That's now 9 catches for him already on this young season. Bring us up 2nd, and let's call it 4. The 21-yard line. It is going well, WViewer. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's going to be a fun day. Hectic day, but fun day. Remember, save for the Final Four. Up in the nosebleeds. Up in the nosebleeds. I'll post it on Twitter once I get in my seat. 2nd and 4. 3 wide. 1 on the far side, 2 on the near side. The first design run of the game goes to Darius Victor, and nothing doing. Brought down at the 18-yard line. 3rd and 3. So I don't know if they're bringing back the Wildcats franchise, but they changed the Twitter handle after being inactive for 4 years. They changed the handle today to UFL Wildcats. So I don't know if they're bringing them back, but you don't change the handle like that after being inactive for 4 years if there's not a reason behind it. Because then why would they have done that in 2023? 3rd and 3. 3 wide, 1 on the far side, 2 on the other side. Cookus takes a snap. Brahmas send 5. Cookus fires quick throw. Incomplete. There's going to be a flag. That was not catchable. Unless they're calling illegal contact, that did not look catchable. Cookus gets hit on the play. That ball did not look the slightest bit catchable. Jordan Williams, if it's a flag on the Brahmas, is going to get called for this. They're going to call pass interference. I don't think that looked catchable. I mean, there was clear contact, obviously. How's the crowd in Memphis on your TV? Where are all the Memphis fans of the game? Yeah, I don't really see a whole lot. Tonight's going to be crazy with the Battlehawks. Probably going to be 40K. Yeah, that didn't look like it was catchable. Your Cookus hit late. It's a clean hit. Long drive from Memphis to start this game off. They started the game against Houston on a 9-minute drive. They're doing very similar stuff here. 16-yard line, no gain there for Victor. His running struggles, Memphis' running struggles continue. And Victor had 3 rushing yards last week. Here, 2 carries for 1 yard. Actually, I'll give him a yard on that one. 2nd and 9. WNBA in Philly or Toronto? I think they'll go 2. I think they'll expand to 2 teams and they'll do both. Where do I think Odell Beckham will go? I mean, someone said that CBS posted rumor that he might go to Miami. So, maybe Miami? 2nd and 9. Cookus fires in the flat. Caught by Victor, the running back, to the 10, down to the 8-yard line. Tackled on the play. Out of bounds. By Joel. Brings up 3rd and 3. Long drive to start. Over 6 minutes off the clock. They got an opening field goal on their first drive in the Roughnecks game, and they're picking up right where they left off. 3rd and 3. Cookus takes a snap. Cookus fires, and once again they convert on 3rd down. It's a third down. They converted once by penalty, twice via throwing the ball. Sage Surratt, the tight end, his 2nd grab of the drive. This is still the opening drive, yeah. This is still the opening drive. Surratt goes down to the 5-yard line. Needed 3, got 3. Cookus 5 for 7, 31 yards on this drive. 3 wide, 1 on the far side, 2 on the near side. The give, Victor down to the 2-yard line. It's a gain of 3 on the play. Second and goal at the 2. Memphis scored 1 offensive touchdown last week. 2 touchdowns, but one of them was a scoop and score off a fumble. The 1 touchdown they did score was Vinny Papale with the best catch of the week. Second and goal. See if they can punch it in here. 4 wide, 2 on the near side, 2 on the far side. Victor in the backfield. Cook is in the gun. Cook is slant route. Broken up. Incomplete. Nice break up there by Darius Phillips. And we'll see what the Brahmas, or we'll see what the Showboats decide to do here. Third and goal. Do they run the ball? Do they treat this like 4-down territory? If they're throwing the ball, you might think that this is not 4-down territory. Remember, the last game they had the opening drive on 3rd down, Cookus took a sack. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, I don't think WM and Kansas City just yet. I think Toronto and Philly are going to be the next 2. 3rd and goal, ball at the 2. Cookus takes a snap. They send 5. Slant route. That ball is going to be caught by Dawood Davis. Caught by Dawood Davis. That is a touchdown for the Memphis Showboats. Touchdown, Showboats. I mean, let's get the light show activated. Touchdown for the Showboats to start this drive. To start this game. They convert again on 3rd down. Davis working one-on-one on the slant pass. And they're going to go for 1 from the 2-yard line. Going to go for 1 from the 2. Cookus, the snap. Looking. Scrambles. He looks like he's going to take off and run for the end zone. Did he get in? They're going to say he did. Cookus extends the ball. And they're going to say that Cookus got in. The 1-point try is good. And Memphis off to a phenomenal start as they lead this one 7-0. Dawood Davis with the touchdown grab. 3 catches on this drive. That's 10 catches for Davis on the season so far already. And then Cookus takes it himself, extends for the pylon. Memphis off to a flying start. It is 7-0. All right. Hope you like the new graphics package. Hopefully you guys like that one. Thought that went pretty well. Mike, it's on the Natty on Monday. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Natty. Yeah, Case Cookus really cooked us Brahmas on that drive. Yeah, he looked good. 3 for 3 on 3rd down, and that's really what it came down to. 3 for 3 on 3rd down. Last week, Memphis, very efficient on 3rd down. 9 for 15, 60%. New graphics seem more Nickelodeon slime. Yeah, the whole thing with the UFL, like, I love doing this. Like, I love watching the UFL, I love calling the UFL. But also test run to see what works and what doesn't for year 2 of the NFL streams. I like the way I'm doing this graphics package. We're going bigger, we're going better. With the scroll, with the score bug, with the some of the stuff, the lighting. We're good. Will I upload the live stream theme song as its own separate video to JG9 News? Probably at some point, yeah. At some point we're going to do it. Will the Bills go 7-10 this year? I think they're going to have a winning record still. I mean, with Josh Allen, they're going to compete. Again, losing Diggs doesn't really hurt them that much. They just got to get a receiver, but it doesn't really hurt them that much. He didn't do anything the second half of last year, and they were winning games. Will there be an NFL game where quarter one a team goes, they score a touchdown, go up 6-0 for no reason, they go for 2, make it 8-0 like the Steelers used to do? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think at some point the analytics are going to say to do that. Yeah, the Coyotes scored 6 unanswered. They were down, 4-1? They won 7-4? That was nuts. Currently sitting at Sports Bar, watching the UFL, about 11,000 in Memphis. It doesn't look like 11,000. I'd be impressed with 11,000. It doesn't look like 11,000. Need Xavier Worthy to go to Buffalo and Jonathan Brooks to Green Bay. I don't think Jonathan Brooks is going to Green Bay. They have A.J. Dillon. They just got Josh Jacobs. I don't think they're gonna get Jonathan Brooks. Zach G with a tour. Would I say the UFL is the Atlantic League of football? You know, that's a good comparison. I do love the Atlantic League where the Ducks play. You know, that's not a bad comparison. That is not a bad comparison. The Atlantic League is stable. If this does become the Atlantic League where it is stable, I have no problem with that whatsoever. I just want a stable league because more football is good football. More football is good. Thank you for the tour, man. Really, really appreciate it. How long does it take for Diggs to post cryptic tweets with his new team? Oh, 1 game. It's going to take 1 game. Can I see Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts breaking Cam Newton's career rushing touchdown record? Yeah, I could see Hurts doing it with how they run the QB sneak. I could see Hurts doing it. I could absolutely see Hurts doing it. It's not an unbreakable record. Will the Gamecocks and Hawkeyes draw 20 million viewers tomorrow? I think so. Kickoff fielded to the 40. 45 still going. 50. Brahmas going to have great field position. 45 out of bounds to the 43-yard line. A great kickoff return there, and the Brahmas will start this drive in plus territory. And brings up Chase Garber. So it's battle of the chases, or Chase against Case. First down at the 43-yard line to start. Yeah, Diggs, he wants the attention. He's a diva. He's a locker room cancer. He wants the attention. So both teams. Great field position off the kickoffs. Well, the Texans get 5 primetime games. I don't know 5, but I think they'll get 4. I think they'll get 4 at least. First down. Handoff. Nothing doing there. Gain of about 1 yard at the 41-yard line. The give goes to Anthony McFarland Jr., who last week, 9 carries, 47 yards. Top running back, top rusher on the team, I should say. 2nd and 9. Keller with a tour. Thank you so much. Women's Day predictions. I got Scar winning. They haven't lost yet, and I don't think they will lose. I've got Scar winning, I'd say, by 9. Garber's drag route caught at the 35-yard line. Catch there by John Trey Kirkland. Kirkland, 8 catches, 61 yards, and a touchdown last week. 3rd and 3. They're actually going to say 3rd and 4. They're going to say it's at the 36-yard line. Get into the line quickly. It's imperative that San Antonio gets a first down here because San Antonio's defense was on the field for a while. Memphis started this game with 8 minutes, an 8-minute drive. So it's imperative that they give the defense at least somewhat of a breather. It's a delayed handoff, nothing doing, loss of 2. They were clearly trying to make it 4-down territory, which is why I run on 3rd down, but nothing doing there. Malik Lawal on the stop, and it brings up 4th and 6. You're kind of in no man's land at this point. It'd be a 56-yard try from here. Do they do it? It would bring up destroying to try the kick. Do you go for it? Do you kick? Yeah, XFL cannot run to save their life. Yeah, I did say that last year. I did say it this year. The running game in the USFL is way better than the XFL. They are going to punt this ball away. It looks like Brad Wing is out there. And I don't think they're going to try a fake punt like they did last time. They're going to just take the delay of game. But what I don't get is that if you're just going to take the delay of game to back up 5, why not just try and draw them offside? That made no sense by Wade Phillips. That made no sense by Wade Phillips. If it's 4th and 5, if it's 4th and 5, and you're going to just take the delay of game, why not try and get him with the hard count? What's the worst that can happen? Worst case, you get called for a false start or you take a delay game. All right, it's a 5-yard penalty. I don't get why you just concede the 5 yards like that. Fair catch. Memphis is going to let this one bounce. Great pump by Wing, and it will be fielded at the 4-yard line. So nice pump by Wing. That's okay why they don't try and get him with the hard count, but 38-yard punt, no return on the play. Wing does it well. It's going to be Memphis ball inside their own 5 when we get back, but it's all Showboats so far. Playing well offensively, playing well defensively. 7-0. You know, I have no problem taking delay of game. Just try and draw them offside. If you're going to do it, you might as well make them earn it. Cowboys, Eagles, Brazil, not going to happen. Not going to happen. They should not move a divisional game to Brazil, and they're not going to. It's going to be Browns or the Packers. Eagles is going to be the team, obviously, but it's going to be Browns or the Packers. The league has confirmed that. I think it's going to be the Browns. I think the Browns kind of spilled the beans accidentally. One of their players spilled the beans and said, we're going to Brazil this year. Do I see Curry reaching 4,000 career threes? Yeah, I don't see why not. As long as he stays healthy, I don't see why not. Shooting form never goes away. Shooting form never goes away. Yeah, Clark had a bit of a mad game. I mean, second half she played well. First half, not so much, but second half she did go off. Yeah, they're not going to page enough in the second half. They're not going to page enough. Jalen Hurts or Josh Allen, if they both had to run every play, I think Allen's body could handle it better just because he's bigger. If they had to run every play, I'm taking Josh Allen. Don't have ESPN in Canada. TSN won't play the game. Oh, that stinks. Here I am to hear the play-by-play. Thank you for the UFL. You're so welcome, Hunter Budget. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it, man. All the way from Canada. Nice. And again, we're doing both games on Sunday. We're not doing tonight's game. I wish I was doing tonight's game between St. Louis and Arlington. It's going to be a great game. 40,000 people in attendance. It's going to be awesome. I'm just going to be at the Final Four. So, if I was not at the Final Four was anywhere but Phoenix, I would be there. I'm literally leaving right after this game is done. I'm literally leaving because it's a pain in the butt to get to Glendale, and the game starts in 3 hours afterwards. So, I'm not even I'm just eating a bagel, and I'm just hitting the road. I'm hoping to get there on time. And I might be saying, well, what do you mean? You're gonna get there on time? It's in Glendale. It's 10 miles away from Phoenix. You'd be surprised. You know, look, I have no problem punting the ball. I just think, I have no problem not trying the 56-yard field goal. You have a great field position if that happens. I have no problem punting the ball. Obviously, it was a good punt by Wing. I just feel like if you're going to punt it, if that was the plan, just take the late game, why not line up to go for it and then try and draw them offside? You might get him with the hard count. We've seen it before. You might as well do it. Do I do mock drafts? I might do one on JG9 News. Yeah, I really have to look into the... I'm looking into the prospects right now. I'll have my thoughts on some of them. I gotta watch all the film. Because I go very in-depth on the film. Went to the national title game last year. Had to wait an hour for an Uber. We got lucky it wasn't longer. Yeah, an hour for an Uber is not terrible. I mean, I'm going to drive and park. But, we'll see what happens. How long do you think it will take for NFL Network to surpass ESPN in ratings again? Never going to happen. ESPN bug is hard to follow with timeouts. No, I think the timeouts are the one thing they do right. The bug is blocky and clunky, but timeouts are the one thing I can follow on that thing. Handoff, Victor, gain of, let's call it, they're going to put it at the 10. All right, gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Longest run of the day for Victor so far. Your day in Arizona was 10 a.m. in Salt Lake City, yeah. Are the refs better in the UFL than they are in the NFL because the refs suck in the NFL? I'm not sure about that. I think it's just the transparency. We see what the referees are doing. We see what they're thinking. We see the thought process. I think that's what it is. When you're transparent and you're open about stuff, people are more likely to give you the benefit of the doubt. It's an end around goes to Vinny Papale, and the Brahmas read it all the way. It's a loss of 5. Brahmas read that entirely to Vontae Beckett on the stop there. He had 5 tackles last week. A big one there. 3rd and 10. Back up. Now, the Showboats on the opening drive, 3 for 3 on 3rd down. Plus, they got a 3rd down off a penalty on a pass interference. They made their mark. They made their money on third down. Let's see what happens here. 3 wide. Cookus takes a snap. They send 4. Cookus looking. Deep shot. He's got a man. It is incomplete. As wants a flag. Is David Davis going to get the flag? He is. Now again, it is not a spot foul unless it's intentional. It didn't look intentional, so it should be a 15-yard penalty. But it is a flag. Get those flag emojis out if you are a member. That is twice now that the Brahmas have extended a drive because of pass interference on third down. Bryce Thompson getting called for the penalty, 15 yards. David Davis. And yeah, that's clearly a flag. Wrapped him around. No need for that too. Wasn't intentional, so 15-yard penalty, not a spot foul. What was more likely, a 16 making it to the Sweet 16 or an NFL game finishing with a score of 4-4? Oh, easily 16 seed. Easily 16 seed. We've always seen 16 seeds win a few games. 15 seed made it to the Elite 8. I could see a 16 make it to the Sweet 16, hypothetically. Out route caught, gain of 4 on the play. Jonathan Adams with the grab. Would I bet on it to happen? No, but a 4-4 game is never happening. A 4-4 game in today's NFL is never going to happen. Yeah, there's 15 yards to be a backbreaker, yeah. Which division is the weakest one in Major League Baseball this year? Probably the Centrals. I don't know if the AL or the NL is going to be weaker. I would wager the AL would be a bit weaker. Cookus. First read out there. Now fires up middle field. Low throw, incomplete pass. Intended target on that play was Lee Morris. Morris looking for his first catch of the season. Been targeted 5 times now. And no catches yet. 3rd and 6. Oh yeah, 4-4 would be legendary. I could see Iowa potentially doing that in college. Alright, so the Showboats 5 for 5 on third down today if you count the 2 penalties that they got. See what happens here. 4 wide, 3 on the far side, 1 on the near side. Cookus. And there is some pre-snap movement. So back him up 5. Looks like the first flag of the game on the Showboats. False start. Looked like on Sage throughout the tight end. And they were going to call it an 83. Why are sports leagues getting more greedy now than 10 years ago, like jersey ads and streaming playoff games? I don't think they're getting more greedy. I think they're always greedy. I think they're just finding new revenue streams. Like, streaming playoff games was not a thing 10 years ago because streaming services didn't really exist besides Netflix and Hulu. 3rd and 11. And they didn't stream nothing stream live sports. 3rd and 11, Cookus looking, fires on the run, deep shot, underthrown, incomplete pass, diving attempt at the interception by Jordan Mosley. But finally, a 3rd down stop for this Brahmas defense, and they will have to punt. The Showboats have to punt this one away. A nice hit there by Darius Phillips in the coming in from the secondary. Matthew White gonna punt this one away. Back towards her Marquez Stevenson. Number 5. He's listed as the starting punt returner on this team. So 4th and 11. Brahmas finally get a stop. The punt here by White. It's a shorty. Bounces the 44 and takes a bad bounce, although it does bounce back. So it's going to be Brahmas ball at the 43-yard line. We'll say special teams is the one thing that has not been great for the Showboats today. They allowed a big kickoff return. That punt not so great. Just a 40-yard punt, no return on the play. It is going to be Brahmas ball at the 43-yard line with about 40 seconds left in this first quarter. The Brahmas trailing 7-0. First drive, that's a punt. Did not get a first down despite the great field position. We'll see what happens here. Thanks for my comment. Yeah, TSM Plus played all the XFL games last year, but I guess they signed out to this year. Huh, that is bizarre. How's it going, Pikachu? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, streaming is turning into cable. That's really a good way of looking at it. I feel bad for, like, rural America, though. I do feel bad for rural America that doesn't have, like, great Wi-Fi speeds. Incomplete pass there through the hands of John Trey Kirkland. Brings up 2nd and 10. Yeah, NFL Network has no one to blame but themselves for putting Good Morning Football on hiatus and putting their panel set of work. Yeah, there's no reason for NFL Network to be acting like a network that loses money. There's no reason for it. The moves that NFL Network has made this offseason are a company that is losing money. But NFL just had its best season ever. It's ridiculous. Set 4. Garbers goes down. Ball comes out. Who's got it? Memphis says they have it. And they do. It's going to be Memphis ball at the 30-yard line. It's a turnover. Showboats with the ball. Chase Garbers goes down, recovering the fumble there. Maximilian Roberts, there was a flag on the play. Might be after the play. We'll see. As it stands, turnover for the Showboats. Ruling on the field, fumble, recovered by the defense. All right. Again, I'm not watching with any audio, so I don't know what the flag is just yet because they cut away from the ref. But it is going to be Showboats ball at the 30-yard line. Unsportsmanlike conduct, so back them up 15 yards. But it is Memphis ball in plus territory, so no first downs for the Brahmas yet. Oh, if you think I rant about NFL Network this week on JG9 News, just wait until next week. I checked my TV guide. You're not going to believe what they're doing. You are not going to believe what NFL Network is doing next week. Like, I saw it on the TV guide, and I had to do a double take. Cookus keeps it himself. He's at the 45. 40 dives to the 39, but they're going to say he's down at the 40-yard line against where you start going down. So it's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1. That'll take us to the end of the quarter. Taunting the QB was the call. All right, thank you. Yeah, because I'm watching without any audio, so if there's a call, and the referee is not on camera, I have no idea what it is. For something like that. All right. All Showboats so far. They lead at 7-0 as we head to quarter number 2. 85% of you picked the Brahmas to win this one. Still very early on. Again, Showboats got to a great start of the first quarter last week. Jumped out to a 9-0 lead in the first. Got a turnover there. Long drive that got points. Great start here. Yeah, Justin Bieber's only 30 years old. Yeah, because he's been around forever. Because what, he came on the scene in 2009. I think he was only like 17 when he came out with Believe. That was 2012? Yeah, so that makes sense, yeah. Would I take Bronny in the top 5 if it guarantees I get LeBron in the offseason? In this draft class, with how weak it is, if it guarantees I get LeBron, yes, I would. But it has to guarantee it. Has to, 100% guarantee it. Would I take LeBron for 4? Yeah, LeBron for 4 years. You take Bronny with a top 5 pick? Yes. But you have to guarantee it. And that's not happening. Your Marlins have 2 nice to say NBA 0-8. Yeah. They have too good of a... I don't want to say too good of a team, but no team should be starting 0-8. If you're going to show Bills Dolphins games, show one that we won, because let's be honest, there are more people who like the Fins because who like the Bills other than their fans. Nobody. You'd be surprised. Yeah, if the Jets are healthy, they'll be good, but you just don't know what their health. You don't know what their health. Your case cook is slicing and dicing, baby. Slicing and dicing. Again, I should note this stream brought to you by PrizePicks. You can use my promo code 100% deposit voucher up to $100. You can see all the bets on the bottom of the screen. They're scrolling. On top of that, you can see the YouTube members. If you're a member, thank you so much. You hit that join button if you are watching on desktop. If you're on mobile and you want to join, you'll have to X out of the comments section and then click join. You get your name, and you get the green text next to your name, and you get on top of that custom emojis you can use, including the Brahmas logo and the Showboats logo. You can see my socials, Twitter, JaroGare9NFL, over 4,000 followers there. Follow me on all the platforms. You can see the schedule of games, and you can see also we added the stats from week 1, the league leaders. Is Zach Eating an NBA player? I guess because of his height, he'll make it in the NBA, but he's not going to get drafted high. He's a second-round pick in all likelihood. If I could guarantee it when I take Bronny number 1 overall, in this draft class, yes. In this draft class, yes. If you asked me this last year with Wemby, no. Year before with Cade Cunningham, probably not. The year before with Anthony Edwards, no. Depends on the draft class. This year, there's no real consensus number 1. There's no real... It's not a good year to have the number 1 pick. Relatively speaking. So if I could guarantee it, yes. But... not going to happen. 3 wide, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near side, or 2 on the near side, 1 on the far side. Handoff goes to Victor down to the 37-yard line. Got 3 yards, and it is a first down. Remember, the Showboats did get a 1-point conversion on the last drive. So if they do get a field goal, it will be a 2-score game. Again, 9 points is 1 possession. First down. The give. Victor breaks 2 tackles, and he will go down at the 29-yard line, gain of 8 on the play. So much better outing so far for Victor in this one. That's his longest run. Again, last week, 10 carries, 3 yards. The Generals running back last year. Generals no longer exist. If Oklahoma City gets a WNBA team, what should the team name be? I mean, you have the Thunder, so I would say the Lightning. What's the worst D1 college stadium I've been to? I haven't been to too many. I've been to Ben Hill Griffin, and I've been to Sun Devils, so I've only been to 2. They're both good, so I can't really say there's a worst. 2nd and 2. Kukas. Clean pocket, fires. Deep shot, wide open at the 5-yard line! Wide open is David Davis, his 4th grab of the day! Oh no, but Davis is down. Oh no, David Davis is down in pain. 11 catches already this season. Looked like one of the best receivers in the UFL, but he is down in some pain at the 5-yard line. Oh, that is a big loss for the Showboats if that is serious. It's a gain of 24, but obviously that's not the concern right now for Memphis. The man that the offense runs through, David Davis, in serious pain. Oh, man. I've not been to Wrigley. No, I've not been to Wrigley. It's on my bucket list to go to all the stadiums, but I've not been to Wrigley. Clean tackle, just got him around the ankle, and he is down in some pain. He's sitting up now, at least, which is good. Not that you ever want to see an injury happen, but the last guy you want to see, if you're a Memphis besides Kukas, is Davis. Although Davis is walking off. He is walking off. Davis was the guy that got carted off in the Jaguars-Dolphins game. You figure if he plays like he has so far, he's going to get a look in the NFL again. Other than the Dolphins boo-hoo when they lost and the other team ran up the score with the Ravens game, yeah. Yeah, there's no such thing as running up a score in the NFL. Except what Jameis Winston did. That was running up a score. That I had a problem with. But there's no such thing otherwise as running up the score. First down, they give up the middle. Gain of 1 on the play. Darius Victor. Yeah, like, the only time I could say a team ran up the score was what Jameis Winston did. If you're lining up to go in a victory formation, when you have the win, and you do that, yeah, that is running up the score. That is cheap. That is low life. But, just trying to play? No. No, it's not Damar Hamlin all over again. No, because we know what happened. He didn't collapse. He got hurt in the got hurt around the ankle. He'll be fine. 2nd and goal. Kukas looking, back foot, fires incomplete pass. No flag on the play. Good tight coverage. Polly, the intended target. Coverage there coming from Tease Tabor, the former Florida cornerback, the former 2nd-round pick, I believe, from the Detroit Lions. Yeah, no such thing except for what Jameis Winston did. No, Oklahoma doesn't have a WNBA team. The Tulsa Shock are no longer there. They moved to Dallas. They used to be the Detroit Shock. Then they moved to Tulsa, became the Tulsa Shock. Didn't really have a fan base there, so moved to Dallas, became the Wings. 3rd and goal. Looking, end zone, incomplete pass. Intended target of the play was the tight end, Sage Surratt. So good stand by the Brahmas defense. It will be 4th and goal. Showboats are going to line up for a 23-yard field goal attempt. which will make it a 2-score game if it goes in. Matt Coughlin, the kicker, hit from 27 last week, but was just 2 for 4, but those misses were from 55 and 56. This one, 23 yards right in his wheelhouse to make it a 3-score game. Who's winning the UFL championship? Until I see otherwise, Birmingham. 23-yard try. It is good. It is good. So the Showboats, 3 points for them. They make it a 2-score game. 10-0. Yeah, I don't know why the Shock moved to Tulsa. I really don't know. Maybe the rent was too high at Auburn Hills. I don't know why they moved to Tulsa. Because they were drawing well. They were doing well. I don't know why they moved. Who was it? Lambier was the head coach there, and he was building like something special. All right, so 10-0. Also, you might see the new ball animation. I have balls on both sides now, so I can just do that instead of moving it around. We're really going all out. We're really going all out. Brahmas down by 2 scores. They still have not picked up a first down during this game. Will the line be for a game between the Stallions and the Panthers? Oh, Panthers minus 17. Panthers minus 17. There are some good players in Birmingham that could play in the NFL. And obviously Matt Corral, he has a lot of potential. Matt Corral has a lot of potential. Will the 2024 NBA class be as bad as the 2000 class? I don't know, but that class is looking promising. Is not looking promising to me. I mean, it's going to be tough to be as bad as 2000. Usually you find at least some gems. Like, because we said 2013 was going to be a bad class, and it was at the top, but obviously there were some very good players in that class. 2000 was rough. How's it going, AKC? Welcome back. Welcome back. If the WNBA expands, I suggest bringing back the Orlando Miracle. Yeah, there is no WNBA team in Florida anymore. There really should be. Is Matt Canada the Brahmas OC? He is not. He is not. But they do have to wake up. They do need to wake up. Brahmas, a lot of people were high on them after they beat DC. They were projected as one of the worst teams in the UFL. I think the second worst team in terms of the odds, and now they're the third favorite, but might be a bit of some course correction after this game. Again, tomorrow we're doing both games. We got Birmingham, Michigan as the early game. We got Houston, DC as the late game. You can see both those games on JG9. We'll be streaming both of those. You get any donation, get your question right away. You can use those emojis in the chat if you remember. Showboats dumbest name ever? I mean, it fits. It fits Memphis. It fits Memphis. And plus it was the name they had in the 80s. It fits. We have 90 people watching the stream. Thank you guys so much. Again, you guys made this stream the #1 stream for UFL last week across the 3 games that we did. We did 3 games. Couldn't do the Brahmas game, unfortunately, but we did all the other games. And you guys made this the #1 stream in terms of viewership. So thank you guys so much for that. Really, really appreciate it. Again, we got tons of UFL coverage this year on JG9 News, and we're doing pretty much all the games. Not doing tonight's game, but we're doing all the games on Sunday. All right, kickoff here. Brahmas had a great kickoff return the first time they touched it. The 25-30 and down to the 34-yard line. So it will be Brahmas ball at the 34. We have an injured Showboat, it looks like. The Brahmas take over the 34, looking for the first down of the game. Is it okay if I hop off and on because I got to go against you because I'm watching Stand and Deliver? Oh, 100%. Yeah, look, you don't have to apologize. By all means. If you have to hop on and off, by all means. Do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do. Yeah, you're a traitor. You're a traitor. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, the Wrath of Mr. Yeah, it fits. It 100% fits. Makes more sense than Grizzlies. So you're trying to get a gauge on who the injured... Yeah, it didn't look like there was a lot there. The injured Showboat there. Looks like that's Maximilian Roberts, the linebacker. We'll see if he gets back to his feet. When play resumes, it will be Brahmas ball 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Revive both the Invaders and the Generals. Invaders would be good. You know, Oakland needs a team. Oakland, bring back the Invaders. They would rally behind the Invaders. Especially with the A's now gone. After this year of Sacramento. They would do well. If you're going to go West Coast, I would love to see them expand to the West Coast. Put 4 teams on the West Coast. And... Or honestly, I would say, if I were to expand to 4 more teams, bring Seattle back. Oakland... I would do... I don't know where Oakland's going to play. Coliseum's not going to look great for games, I don't think. But you can get 20,000. San Diego. Yeah, Oakland, San Diego. Well, Oakland wouldn't get WMVT. It would be San Francisco. It would be San Francisco if they do it. Seattle, and then I would probably do Canton, Ohio, or Omaha. Hey, J89, happy Final Four WrestleMania Day. I'm happy to say... I've 99.9% made my decision. Going to UC Riverside. Congratulations, man. Really, really, really good choice, man. So happy for you, man. Really, really happy for you, man. Out on the West Coast. West Coast, best coast. West Coast, best coast. Where would who play? Oakland, you probably play at the Coliseum. You want to look the best on TV, but you get butts in the seats. You get 25,000 seats for games, at least. Do you think the Chiefs could draft a receiver after what happened to Rice? Oh, they'll draft a receiver, but it's not about what happened to Rice. I'm not sure anything's going to happen to Rice. I really don't think anything's going to happen to Rice from a penalty standpoint. I'll do a video on the Rice situation now that we have more details. I waited to do a video on Rice because we didn't know if he was in the car or not, or what was happening. Now that we know, okay, he had marijuana in the system, he was in the car, he was the driver. Now that we know, I can do a video on him. But look, the precedent is... The precedent, if you get into a car wreck, the precedent, you might get fined, but I don't think he's getting suspended. I don't think he's getting suspended whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know who Tyler T Sports is. Let me check their channel. Who is Tyler T Sports? It'd be tough to be worse than DG, though. It'd be tough to be worse. Seems like he just posts shorts about what happens in the NFL. CFL USA Revival should be nice. They're not going to do a revival, but if they do one, for whatever reason, you got to go to northern cities that make sense. Don't go to Shreveport. Don't go to Vegas. Don't go to Miami. Don't go to Birmingham. First attempt at 34-yard line. Here we go. Cookus. The QB for the Showboats. Garbers, the QB for the Brahmas. Spin move to get 2 yards. 2nd and 8. John Lovett. Hate the Bills, Jets, and Pats, despise all 3. I don't blame you one bit. Let's see why it's a Dolphins fan. Next job, waiting for the details. Most of the YouTubers were giving their thoughts the second happened. Yeah, I want to make sure that he was driving the car before I did anything. So I'll do a video tomorrow on that. But really, I don't see how, like, Lance Briggs, pretty similar situation with Lance Briggs. In 2007, he didn't get any punishment from the NFL. So I don't think anything... I'm not sure I think it's going to happen to Rice. Maybe he gets a fine, but he won't get suspended. Catch there made at the 42-yard line. Brings up 3rd and 2. But they're going to draft a receiver because they have no depth. They have no depth at wide receiver. They're going to draft someone because they don't really have anyone besides, obviously, Hollywood Brown and Rashee Rice. But the Rice situation doesn't change the draft plans whatsoever. 3rd and 1. Oh, crap, I am dropping frames. What on earth? Why am I dropping frames? 3rd and 1, the give, up the middle, down to the 47-yard line. Finally, a first down. Yeah, I am dropping frames. Why am I dropping frames? Okay. Apologies for dropping frames. I don't know what happened there. We still want to have two... Yeah, we're still dropping a bit. Hang on. JG9 multi keep it home. That would be a good place for a bowl game. Alright. Not sure why we're dropping frames. Again, I'm hooked up to the Ethernet, so we're good. The pass caught behind the line of scrimmage, tries to get something, gain of 2. Nice effort there by Marquez Stevenson. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Alright, so we're dropping a bit of frames. I'm not sure why that is the case. Hopefully it gets back. Let me just do a speed test really quick. This was not a problem last week. Again, I'm hooked up to the Ethernet. Is it a Cox issue? What is the issue here? 2nd and 8. You know, it's not a Cox issue. Catch me behind the line of scrimmage, but it's going to be a loss of 3, moving backwards. John Lovett not loving it there. Abrams Jr. on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd and 11. You know, my internet is fine. My internet, the speeds are good. Speeds are really good. So I'm not sure what is going on. But hopefully everything works out. Always hate when frames drop like that. But it seems out of my control. Again, download Mbps, I got 938. Upload, I got 934. Like, not sure why it's dropping. 3rd and 12. Sidearm throw caught behind the line of scrimmage, but nothing doing there. We'll get back to midfield, and that's it. The Brahmas, Cody Latmer on the grab, his first of the day. They'll be forced to punt. You know, we're still dropping frames. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've got 2 orange bars. I don't know why we're dropping. This makes no sense. I'm literally plugged into the Ethernet. The download speed, upload speeds are great. Basically, it's a cord that connects it to the modem. 4th and 8. Bradwin going to punt for the 2nd time today. That punt will be fielded at the 12 and returned to the 20. Breaks the tackle at 25, still going down to the 27-yard line. So 15-yard return, just 23 yards of net. And Showboats take over. 1st down. Alright, this makes no sense why I'm dropping. No sense from a volcano, my area. No, volcanoes do not exist in Phoenix. Okay, I don't know why it's dropping. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Hang tight for 1 second. Oh no, that's risky. That is risky to try that. That is risky to try that. Do I do it? We'll try it after this play. 1st down. Over the middle of the field. Ball is caught. 1st down. The play saves throughout the tight end. Down to the 40. Gain of 13 on the play. Alright, I'm going to try something. Hang tight for 1 quick second. Let me try... Personal hotspot. Okay. Try my personal hotspot. Okay, we're going to try something really quickly, and then we're going to go back to the Jags Wi-Fi. Come on. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. Maybe? 1st down, handoff Victor down to the 45-yard line. Alright, maybe that will work. Hopefully. Again, I don't know why it's dropping. It is completely out of my control. Again, internet's good. Internet is good. I don't know why it's dropping on my end. But it's definitely dropping. I see the bars. It's fluctuating. Alright. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 45-yard line. This is crazy. I don't know why it's dropping like this. 2nd and 6. Kokas, quick pass, caught, out route. Victor, did he get the 1st down? We're going to see where they spot this. Looks like he's just short. 3rd and 1. Yeah, we had like a steady stream entirely. We had a steady stream for everything, and the Brahmas will call a timeout before they get the snap off. So 3rd and 1. Brahmas take a timeout. They got 2 left. Yeah, because the internet speeds are good. Can I see NBC or Fox hiring Caitlin Clark as a college basketball analyst during the WNBA offseason? Like almost a Candace Parker? I could see it. I could see it. Will Rice lose his job as a player like Ruggs or no? No. No, Ruggs killed a person. Ruggs killed a person. Oh, audio's still fine. Okay, that's good at least. All right. Audio is good then. All right. I don't know why we're dropping, though. I don't know why we're dropping. Maybe just the stream settings? Yeah, I might do that. All right. 3rd and 1. Now they sneak it, and it is a first down, but the ball comes out at the very end. Was he down before? Yeah, I gotta say he was down before. I gotta say he was down before. So no fumble on the play. Gain of 5 on the QB sneak. First down in plus territory at the 45-yard line. As we have a gifted membership. Jason Fisher coming in hot with a gifted membership. Thank you so much, man. Kevin getting gifted the membership. As a member, you get a lot of cool perks, including your name at the end of each video. Members only Q&A streams, you get your name on the scroll that takes place. And you get members only Q&A streams, and you get to use emojis in the chat. So thank you so much, Jason, for gifting the membership. Really appreciate it. First down play is blown dead. Really appreciate it. And let me okay, Pereira's gonna take a look at this. Whether that was a fumble. Alright, so here we go. Name on the source there. Here we go. Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. And then Kevin, you get the membership. Let me put your name in the scroll. Where's this game? This game is on ESPN. Where to watch it? I would stream East. I think they have it. I think they would have it. I would stream East though if you're gonna do it. There we go. Again, apologies for the... It seems like there's like frame issues with the stream. Again, I don't know why. I'm just turning on a fan really quickly. I don't know why there's issues with the... I don't know why there's issues with the dropping frames. Because I'm getting good speeds. On Tuesday, NFL Network is airing Lions Chargers part of a rookie showcase game for Jahmyr Gibbs. So you're telling me the Week 8 game between the Bears and Lions does not exist on NFL Network? Yeah, I mean, at least Lions Chargers was a really good game. Lions Chargers was a really good game. So I have no problem with them showing that. So they ruled that he was down, and now they're saying turnover on the field. They're going to say that Cookus was not down when that ball came out. It is a turnover and Brahmas ball when they needed it most. Case Cookus was not down. They reviewed it. Brahmas ball at the 35-yard line. Huge turnover there. All right. Again, apologies for the dropping of frames. We're going to power through as best we can. This makes no sense to me. This makes no sense whatsoever. I'm going to try next commercial break. I'm going to try switching to a different Wi-Fi and then going back. Gotta go again and watch a JG9 video. Be right back. Nothing came out today. There was no new video that came out today. We did have a late drop last night on JG9. It was Michael Pruitt signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers, but we will have a video coming out tomorrow. Weird draft video coming out tomorrow. All right, Brahmas get a break. Can they double up potentially? Garbers. First 3 reads are there. Just has to check it underneath, and it's a loss of 1. Brahmas passing game has got nothing really going. John Lovett on the grab. 2nd and 11. Ball at the 34. TNT's backup crew for the NBA is terrible. The backup crew for the NBA is awful. Yeah, audio is perfectly fine. Don't notice the drop frames. Yeah, that's bizarre. The audio is fine, but the stream is definitely... Is it dropping? That's weird. It doesn't look like it's dropping on my computer. 2nd and 11. Handoff. Gain of 2. I don't know why you're running on 2nd and 11. John Lovett, nothing doing there. So I think a score 50-28 happens this year, like opening day, Chargers Dolphins. That's a weird score. I don't think it does. I don't think 50-28 happens. Substitute 4 touchdowns without a field goal. Especially because 50-28 in today's NFL, you probably have to do it with 7 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion. So 11 touchdowns, no field goals. All right, 39 to 36-yard line. San Antonio struggled to move the ball this entire game. Play action again. Why are you doing play action on 3rd and 9? No one's going to think you're running the ball. And Garbers goes down. Showboats all over it. Maximilian Roberts. He's in on the action again. Back out there after getting hurt on the kickoff. And it is a sack. Loss of 3. And this Showboats defense is showing up. Showboats are showing up. How's it going, Scorpion? I'm having a pretty good day. Going to the Final Four later today, so it should be a fun day. Yep, San Antonio is still allergic to first downs today. Rank every owner in the locker room in NFL history. I have no clue. It's weird, though. Like, I'm getting the drop... Like, I see the red, the yellow bar. I see the drop frames, but... It seems fine on, like, when I'm... Because I'm watching a stream, too. And it seems fine. Down to the 31-yard line on the punt. Like, it seems totally fine. Maximilian Roberts, yeah, I could see him on NFL roster. He's balling out. Another linebacker, I could see Frank Inda on the Michigan Panthers. I could see him making a roster. All right, Memphis ball to 31-yard line after Bramling's 3rd punt of the day. Is NASCAR easy? No, driving at 200 miles an hour is not easy. And the 8 Memphis crowd rejoices. Yeah, Liberty Bowl, it looks gigantic. It doesn't look like there's a lot of people there. It doesn't look like there's a ton of people there. You figure Memphis is going to be like probably the worst attending team in the UFL this year, but we'll do an attendance report when the numbers come out. Screen pass behind the line of scrimmage. Ball is caught, gain of 14 on the play, and David Davis, who is back in there, which is good to see if you're a Showboats fan. He got hurt earlier in the game. That is, I believe, his 5th catch of the day. He had 7 last week. He's got 12 on the season already. Right now, I notice the draw frames. Now I notice them. LA Wildcats team a couple of years ago was StubHub Center, where the LA Galaxy play. All right. 1st and 10. Ball to 45. And busted play! Oh, up the gap. Loss of 9. Busted play there. I don't even know who's trying to hand it off or whatnot, but someone blew their assignment. Someone blew their assignment badly on that one. Jordan Williams blows it up the A-gap. 2nd and 19. Loss of 9. That was Javion Clowney-esque. He just blows up the play like that. And we hit the 2-minute warning. So NFL timing rules are now in effect. 2nd and 19 at the 36-yard line. Oh, I forgot to move the ball over. My apologies. My apologies. All right. I'm waiting for a commercial break. There we go. They haven't gone to commercial. All right. Here's what I'm going to try to do. And this is risky. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I am going to go to my personal hotspot and then switch back. Sometimes that works. So bear with me. We're at commercial. So, yeah, I think you lose like 7 pounds in a NASCAR race. You lose a good amount of weight in a NASCAR race. All right, so we're going to switch over to my iPhone hotspot. And then we're going to come back. Oh, wait. Failure to join. Why is it failure to join? Wait. Let's try this again. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the iPhone and then switch back to my Wi-Fi. Okay. So now we're going to try this again. And we're going to switch. Okay. So now we're on the iPhone. And we're going to switch back to the Wi-Fi. Okay, let's try that. Did that make any difference? We're about to find out. Did that make any difference? Come on. Maybe? Maybe it made a difference? I'm not getting 4 bars, but I'm getting 3. Yeah, just trying to work everything out. Again, thank you guys for tuning in for this stream. Again, we're doing all the UFL games on Sunday. We're not doing tonight's game because Final Four. I'll be there. NASCAR tracks, they have concession stands, yeah. 100,000 people there, you gotta have a concession stands. Alright. I don't think that made a difference. Maybe? I don't know what is going on. But it's an OBS issue. It's not a Cox issue. Because my Cox internet is phenomenal. I have the same tabs open as I did last time, so I have nothing else on, obviously, just this, so. Yeah, thank you guys for all the love and support for UFL season this year. Doing both games Sunday, and if you do want to donate, get to your question right away. Yeah, we're still dropping frames. We are still dropping frames. It doesn't make sense, but we're gonna power through as best we can. It seems like the speech is fine. It sometimes drops. It goes in and out every now and then, but it seems okay. Just stinks again, completely out of my control. But hopefully it stays stable. Hopefully. Vince Carr finally inducted to the Hall of Fame. About time. You're back now. How's it going, AKC? Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh wait, now we've got 4 bars. We never got. Oh no, now it's back to 3. Man. Yeah, NFL Network isn't giving up. They're airing reruns of games they aired earlier in the week. Oh, if you think that's bad, just wait until next week. Next week, you're not gonna believe what they're airing. At one point. All right, second and 15. They're gonna say. It's actually a way more favorable spot. Pass behind the line of scrimmage. Caught, misses the open field tackle. Misses another open field tackle. Nice hit. The 45-yard line brings up 3rd and 10. Do the Brahmas call a timeout? You'd think the Brahmas would want a timeout, try to get the ball back, try and do something offensively, try to get a possession. 3rd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Every stage you have a NASCAR track, that seems like a giant waste of space for some of these. Oh no, not only doing the same thing next Saturday, they're airing a game that they aired earlier in the week, but it's a terrible game. They're airing the same game twice. 3rd and 10. Looking. Cookus going to try and direct traffic himself. Going to run. Push out of bounds at the 49-yard line. That will stop the clock. Brings up 4th and 6. NFL Network is airing the 0-3 lines. Cards game next week. The Cards lost 42-24. I get that one, though. That one I'm not going to blame him for. I get that one. I get that game. Because that was a game where rookies went off. Charles Rogers went off, but Anquan Bolden had one of the best games by any rookie in his debut ever. I get that. I get that one. I'm not going to complain too much about that one. Cardinals Lions is a good game to show. Yeah, 18-point game, but that was a deceiving score. Deceiving score. Yeah, baseball practice? Have fun, man. Have fun. Hopefully the weather's good for baseball practice. Hopefully it's not too cold. Punt fielded inside the 5. I don't know what he's doing. He's running into his own end zone. What is he doing? It's going to go out to the 3-yard line. What is Stevenson doing? What is Steven? That ball was, he fielded at the 2. Why are you fielding a punt at the 2-yard line? Let's say you lose your starting punt returner job. We'll see if Darius Hills is returning punts in the second half. You can't do that. You're fielding it at the 2? This is a sloppy half for the Brahmas on all faces. And now they're pinned at the 3-yard line, 1st down. Oh my goodness. The handoff, and now you can't even. Well, Memphis has 3 timeouts. You gotta figure Memphis is gonna take a timeout. John DeFilippo, you figure DeFilippo, he's not to take. Yeah, I was gonna say he's gonna take a timeout. with that field position, yeah. You can't field that punt there, especially because touchbacks in this league go out. Touchbacks in this league go out. I don't know what he was thinking. Yeah, that could have been a safety. 2nd and 9 at the 4. Memphis calls their first time out. They have 2 left. It doesn't make any sense. Can touchbacks in this league go out to the 25-yard line? Even on punts, they go out to the 25. Oh, man. Darius Phillips. No, Darius Phillips. No, that was Stevenson. Right, that was number 5. 5 is the listed punt returner on the roster. How's it going, Jacob? Welcome to the stream. No, I think Phillips is going to be the guy in the second half. I thought Stevenson was the one that returned that punt. Was it 5 or was it? Because on my depth chart, Stevenson is the top punt returner. On the depth chart put out by the UFL, and Stevenson, I don't think he got hurt or anything. Brahmas have 9 yards of offense. Only down by 10, even despite that. Brahmas 9 yards of offense. Offense did well last week, obviously, in that game against the Defenders. Scored 27 points. Highest scoring team in the UFL last week, but it's a week-to-week league. How come the Rockets' attendance among the top in MLB? Denver's a big market, good fan base, and that stadium's gorgeous. A lot of people describe Coors Field as a bar with a baseball game in the background. Like, a lot of people go there for a social aspect. 2nd and 9. Fires out of bounds. So, barring a first down here, again, the Brahmas have 9 yards of offense today. Barring a first down, barring them doubling their yardage total on this play, pinned deep, the Showboats going to get the ball with pretty good field position. I'm not calling the Battlehawks game tonight. No, I'm going to be at the Final Four, so I will not be calling the game. I'll be at the Final Four. If I was going to be at the Final Four, I would do it. If it was just on, I would be calling the game, but I'm going to be at the Final Four. I wish I was calling the game, though. Yeah, tough finish for the D-backs. I'm not surprised about Castro in, for whatever reason. 3rd and 9, they get some breathing room, and the Showboats will call a timeout. So 4th and 4 at the 2-3-1 area. That's good. That's really good, man. That is really good. So 4th and 4, timeout. They have 1 left. Yeah, Lavello had a stinker yesterday. Lavello had a stinker managing. Castro coming in the 8th made no sense to me. He's not that good, and we saw what happened last year against the Braves. I don't know why he thought things would be different, but that made the deficit manageable for Atlanta. And then obviously Blaze Alexander, I love the guy, but he's a DH for a reason. He's not a shortstop. You commit 2 defensive gaps like that, like that's awful. That's awful. Yeah, A's attendance is 6,438 per game. It's going to go down. A lot of that was inflated by opening day. It's going to go down. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, it's not, like, super expensive to get to the Final Four. If you live in that city, it's not, like, super expensive. Like, it's not like Super Bowl. Super Bowl tickets, like, that's, like, you're talking, like, 5 figures. This is getting price. Final Four is not bad. It's not bad. This punt is going to be fair call at the 49-yard line. So, good punt by Brad Wing. 40-yard punt, no return. That'll be Memphis ball at the 49-yard line. First down. Like, you can get into the championship for under $200 right now. You get it for under $200. I haven't bought the championship tickets yet because I know they're just going to keep going down. Like, what's it at right now? It's at like 200. Incomplete pass broken up, 2nd and 10. I don't want to jinx anything, but I think the stream's okay now. I don't want to jinx anything, but we've had 3 bars for a while now. When I went to the Final Four in 2018, the tickets for both nights for my dad and I were around 700 total. Yeah, not terrible for 3 games. It's not terrible. Oh, no, we did not mention that. Oh, yeah, I just realized that. Yeah, it's not awful. Obviously, it's not cheap, but it's not awful. It's doable. 2nd and 10. Going to keep it himself. Kogas at the 30. Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. That will stop the clock with 25 seconds. Gain of 24. Yeah, I don't know why NASCAR do street race center for city, though. I don't see what the point of that would be for them. Easy to Sacramento gives you Oilers and Memphis vibes? Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. A city that, why would they support the team if they know they're just going to lose them? I meant 225. Oh, that's even better. Go UFL. First down. Kokas. Quick throw, incomplete pass to Davis, the intended target. 2nd and 10. I will say, as bad as the Brahmas are playing, and trust me, they're playing bad. They got, what, 16 yards of offense? As bad as they're playing, they're only down by 10. They're only down by 10. And they get the ball to start the second half. Second and 10 at the 28-yard line. Should note Matt Coughlin last week, the kicker for Memphis, 2 for 4. Missed from 55 and 56, made from 51. 2nd and 10. Kokas, deep shot. End zone, looking! Incomplete. Jonathan Adams, the intended target. Nice coverage on the play. No flag. Darius Phillips. And now there is a flag, but it's not in the secondary. It doesn't look like it's in the secondary. Phillips is celebrating, so we'll see what the flag is. It's not, I don't think it's in the secondary. Would I say UFL teams are more balanced? Yes, way more balanced. They are calling pass interference on Phillips, so why was he celebrating? But was it in the end zone or was it at the top of the route? That's the 3rd time today they've been called for pass interference. Okay, if that was it, I don't know about that one. They are going to call it. Wow. They are going to call it at the 13-yard line. So I guess Phillips just didn't see the flag. Kokas, end zone, overthrown, incomplete. I don't know if that was PI. I gotta be honest. I don't know if that was PI. That's 2 that have been questionable on the Brahmas today. That's 2. Well, can you use a super challenge inside 2 minutes? I'm not sure if you can super challenge inside 2 minutes. The second PI was obvious. The first one, I don't think it was catchable. That one I thought was pretty ticky-tack. Unless there's a reverse angle. 2nd and 10. Kokas, quick throw. Caught out of bounds, Sage Surratt. 7 seconds at the 6-yard line. 3rd and, let's call it 3. A giant field storming protest. I mean, I could see that the final game of the season. I could see the final game of the season. Giant field storming. What's a forfeit going to do? That actually might be my bold prediction for this year. My bold prediction for this year, for the first time since 95, a team's going to forfeit a game. For the first time since 95, a team will forfeit. There'll be a mass field storming. 3rd and 3. Ball at the 7. Kokas. Looking. Just has to throw it away quickly because he realized the clock was running out. So I don't think the PI is going to mean a whole lot. But yeah, there is a flag. There is a flag. Brahmas indicating that is holding on the Showboats, but we're going to see. A lot of dirty laundry in this game. If you remember, get those flag emojis out. A lot of dirty laundry in this game. And to the people in the stream, thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see what this flag is. 2 seconds on the clock. A lot to sort out. Just trying to get a gauge from the referee. Holding. Offense. Back him up 10 yards. Wait, decline? What? Why would you decline the... Why would you decline the penalty? Wait. Why? San Antonio, why would you decline the penalty? San Antonio, why would you decline the penalty? Make it a longer field goal. I know it's going to be... Why would you decline... Why are you declining? Well, what am I missing here? What am I missing? Why did San Antonio decline the penalty? What am I missing here? Yeah, look, if it was a regular situation, yeah, you decline. Bring a 4th down. But there's 2 seconds left. They're not calling the play. Back him up 10 yards, make it a longer field goal. What is Wade Phillips doing? Back him up 10 yards, make it a longer field goal. Back him up 10. Wade. Okay, they changed their mind. Okay, thank God. They changed their mind. They changed their mind. They changed their mind. All right, we're good. We're good. He changed his mind. We're okay. We're okay. He changed his mind. 34-yard try. It is good. No, yeah, I know we'll give him an extra down, but there's 2 seconds left. They're not calling a play. Trust me, if there were 12 seconds left, I get it. 12 seconds left, yeah. But there were 2 seconds left. Yeah, 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. They're not calling a play. That's why. Back him up 10. Some extracurriculars after the play. Field goal's good. 13-0. All right. So, okay. Wade Phillips saved me a heart attack. All right. I'm actually kind of upset about that. I would have done a video on that on JJ News for dumb decisions. Nope. He saved himself. Wade Phillips redeemed himself. Johnny Filippo was like, he can't change his mind. You can't use logic in this league. Yeah, the first push. Yeah. Is that the kicker who got... I think the kicker made the first push. All right. So let's put halftime break, put the clock up. It's going to be Brahmas ball to start the second half. I got robbed of a video. I did get robbed of a video. Though we do have Curtis Johnson on the Roughnecks to help out. So one thing about spring football last year is that going from 16 teams to 8, the coaches are a bit more qualified. All right, so let me change the timeouts back to what they were. Again, apologies for the drop frames. Nothing really I can do about that, unfortunately. Internet's fine. Audio seems to be fine. It just drops out every now and then. But let me change that, and then we'll put the... he's so bad about that. And it made no difference. It made no difference. Yep. Good for content, bad for JD United's health. That's a good way of looking at it. And Jaguars some decision is really bad for my health. But really good for that. Straight up was like, I didn't know you could change your mind. Yeah, I have to hear the audio after this. Sending you an email so I can answer whenever, no rush. Yeah, I'll probably answer at the stadium when I get there. Alright, so I'm going to put a poll out there. What do I see the fans doing? I see them storming the field the final game of the season to protest. Because they have nothing to lose. Final game of the season, you have nothing to lose. They show up in mass to the final game of the season, and they storm the field in the 9th inning. And it will be a forfeit. Because what do you have to lose? You want to prove a point. I could see him doing that. I honestly could see him doing that. Who do you think wins this game? 85% of you were on the Brahmas when we started this team, but now it's switched over to this team, Showboats. If you're wondering where I got this Brahmas helmet, this was a custom-made helmet by one of my users, Wiley Nash. So thank you so much for that. If you're watching the stream, thank you, man. Really appreciate it. It's funny now, you can actually, on the UFL shop, you can actually buy the helmets of the 3 UFL teams, which I'm guessing was, they just partnered with Highwire Collectibles, because that's where I got those. Oh, there's a scheduling issue, NKC? Oh, that stinks. Teams have to be there at 1, it's 1:30. Oh, I hate that. I hate when that happens. Yeah, I hate when people don't value your time like that. Brahmas sitting here proving that DC was in fact the better team last week, and it was in fact horrendous offensive line play that gifted San Antonio a win. Yeah, I mean, look, I thought San Antonio's defensive line, Wade Phillips, I trusted the San Antonio defense. I bought into the hype with San Antonio. Not offensively. When I made my video on San Antonio, notice when I made my video on San Antonio, Memphis game, my prediction, I did not say anything about the San Antonio offense. I did not buy into the hype on the offense. I bought into the hype on the defense. They gave the offensive player of the year Fitz in the XFL, 4 sacks. Turns out it was just bad O-line play. Because really, Kukas has said time today. The running game for Memphis, not great, but not terrible. So not the worst. Memphis, great start last week, great start this week. Last week, they led at 15-0 at half. They're up 13-0, so they're up 28-0 on aggregate in the first half of games. Let's look at the stats from today's game. And again, you can see all the stats from week 1, the league leaders, the schedule of games coming up. And we're doing all the games on this channel. The Eclipse is not passing me, so unfortunately I will not be... I don't have my glasses. I don't have my glasses. All right, let's see the game center. See what's happening. All right, let's see what we got. Check the stats from this game. Do some halftime stat updates. I'll answer some questions in the chat. Again, any donation, I get to your question right away. $20 or more. We'll do a light show. We will do. I will change the light coloring. Works better at night. Works better at night, but you can still see it. I mean, unless I could theoretically get a track, but I don't see what the point of it would be. All right, so 13-0 Showboats, 163-14 in terms of total yardage. Showboats 65 rushing yards, 44 of those from Cookus. As there's a car honking in the background, that's good. The Brahmas have -1 passing yards if you count sacks in there. Brahmas 1 for 5 on third down, that is it. 12 first downs for the Showboats, just 1 for the Brahmas. Again, there's a car honking in the background, so my apologies. We have a Fetty Wap in terms of the total play. 17 for the Brahmas, 38 for the Showboats. The championship game is on Monday night for the on the men's side. We'll do a poll at some point about who you think is gonna win the Natty. Why not? But let me check. I always like doing this just to get a gauge of where this stream ranks, and just to thank you guys for all the love and support. So Brahmas Showboats. I'm gonna look on YouTube and check how we're doing in terms of going live, like in terms of the live streams right now. So we have. That's an illegal stream that just sticks somewhere else. There's some stream that has 8. That's a illegal stream. This one that has 4. They're playing roulette right now. That's odd. This one that has 5. Yeah, it seems like there's 3 other oh, that one's legit. It seems like there's 4 other streams happening, and the viewers on that 8, 9, 4, and 5, and this one has 76. So thank you guys so much, really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for making this is the place to watch the UFL. Really, really appreciate it. Really, really appreciate it. Wait, Quorum, I don't know what was your original question, Kevin? Oh, wait. Yeah, if I had a nickel for every time a coach actually changed his mind, of 2 nickels, and that'll happen. It's where that happened twice. Yeah, I don't know what your original question was with Quorum, with the autocorrect. I don't know what it's referring to. But yeah, Quorum's going to get drafted. I can see the Chargers taking him. I can see the Chargers. Harbaugh met with him on a top 30 visit. Obviously, there's a connection there. What will the last game at the Coliseum be like? Attendance and crowd vibe. Attendance, sold out. Crowd vibe, depressing and quiet. No, it won't be depressing and quiet. I think it's going to be loud. It's going to be a lot of save the team. It's going to be a lot of stuff the security can't do anything about. And then the final inning, you're going to see a field storming. I hope the Coyotes don't relocate. They got to get the North Phoenix Arena. They have a site. They have a new rendering. They got to get that done. If they don't get it done, it's over. This is the last chance for the Yotes. If they don't get this one, they're done. How do I feel with the new stadium proposal? I mean, look, I have no problem with it. I want to see the Yotes in Phoenix. I want to be able to go to games again. I want to be able to like support an NHL team. It'd be fun. Obviously, I'm not going to support the Yotes until I know for a fact they're committed to Arizona. I couldn't care less about them right now. But I will say this much with the stadium proposal. There's a lot of arenas now in Phoenix. You got Gila River, and nothing's really happening at Gila River anymore. You got like 15 events a year there now because the Yotes don't play there. You have Footprint Center, obviously, in downtown. You have this arena that's going to hold like 15K. Do we need 3 arenas in Phoenix that hold 15K? Do we really? I'm not sure we need 3 arenas that hold 15K. Plus concerts, you also have the Talking Stick Resort Amphitheater, which has 15K. There's a lot of concert venues in Phoenix now. So, I don't know, like you have Gila River at Westgate in Glendale. I don't know what's going to happen in that. That's a decent arena, too. It's a nice arena. Like, there's a lot of arenas in Phoenix if this goes through. But I want to go through, because I do want the Oats staying. Only 62% of you ride with the Showboats despite their 13-0 lead. We got about 3 minutes left before we start the second half of action. And again, we are not doing tonight's game between St. Louis and Arlington. I wish I was, but I will be at the Final Four. Sunday, though, we are doing both games. We are doing the game taking place between the Stallions and the Panthers. I think that game starts at 1 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. And then we are doing the game that takes place right after that between Houston and D.C. What I like the Jags if I'm in Arizona? Well, I didn't grow up in Arizona. But I just saw the Jags on TV in like 2005, and they became my team ever since. Yeah, Browns and 95 vibes is likely, yeah. Yeah, Michigan, they were great last year, obviously, when they won the Natty. Great defense. McCarthy played well. Corum played well. Would I regularly go to games if the new arena is built? If the prices are good, yeah. I don't see why not. Look, the nice thing about what I do, obviously I work my butt off, but my schedule is super flexible. So I just have to like sacrifice a few things to go to games, but my schedule is super flexible. I would absolutely go to games. If the season ticket prices are reasonable, 100% I would go to games. I don't know what the price would be. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. But if you can get in for like, if I could do like $20 a ticket, 40 games, if my season ticket's like $1,000, yeah, I'd do it. If I could find Yode's season tickets for $1,000, I'd do it. But you can't go to Tempe. Obviously, Tempe tickets are insanely high price because they played a 4,400 seat arena. So that's never going to happen. It's a pain in the butt to get to Tempe. But if it's like easy car access, easy in, easy out. Can't let Margo too rusty. All right, all good, AKC. Good luck pitching. Astros being 2-6 is music to my ears. Mine too. How much are Sun season tickets? Oh, I have no clue. I don't have Sun season tickets. I have no clue. I don't even think there's pricing because there's a waiting list for the Suns. D-backs are $1,200 where I sit, and I sit on first base. So $15 a ticket for 81 games, like that's good. Yeah, there's season tickets for the Suns. There is a waiting list, so I don't know what season tickets are. But it's a lot. I know that. I know it's a lot. Suns tickets are expensive. Suns tickets, the get-in price for an average game is like $60. It's gone up a lot since I moved down here. But the Suns are the number 1 team in Phoenix. The Suns, in terms of support, like most cities, the NFL team is the biggest team. But there's 2 that have an NBA team and an NFL team that I would say it's the other way around. The NBA team's bigger. The Lakers in LA and the Suns in Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix already has a track. They end the season in Phoenix every year. They end the season. If the UFL decides to expand, what city gets a team? I think it's going to be Canton, Ohio will get a team. I think Canton will get a team. They have the stadium. They would have the support. I think Canton would get a team. Yeah, if they make money this year, they'll go back to 12. They'll go to 12. Greg Williams said they're going to go to 12. They might go West Coast expansion. I mean, they brought back the Wildcats handle. Now, keep in mind, the handle is UFL Wildcats. It's not LA Wildcats. They might just revive the Wildcats name and brand and not put them in LA. Might move them to San Diego or something. They could do that. $1,000 season tickets are cheap. Edmonton always season tickets are $3,600 for corner nosebleeds. Yeah, but you have to remember Phoenix is... I don't know what the prices would be. I honestly don't know what the price would be. But if it's like $20 a ticket, yeah. I don't know what prices would be for Phoenix. All right, we're going to start this third quarter. I don't know if Pat starts are fair weather. I think it's too early to tell. Here we go. Fielded at the 11-yard line. We're underway. Shaky cam. What the heck happened there? 30. Tries to break a tackle. Nothing doing there. Brought down at the 28-yard line. So the Brahmas take over pinned inside their own 30. I say pinned inside their own 30 because for XFL, that is... for UFL, that's not the best field position. I think that first half could have gotten better for the Brahmas. I don't know about you. I think that first half could have got a lot better for San Antonio. They do have time to turn it around. Only one first down in that first half. Yeah, that poll was really close. I was a bit surprised with that. 53% of you riding with the Showboats. Surprisingly close. Arizona Wildcats, I could see happen. Yeah, I think the college team would kind of throw a fit about that. First down, play action, behind the line of scrimmage. They are not going past the line. They're going a lot of these quick passes. Good play to not do a... Wait, flag comes at the end for a block in the back. Yeah, I was going to say, that looked like a block in the back. I don't know why the near ref didn't throw it. I don't know why the near ref didn't throw a block in the back. It looked very obvious like that was a block in the back. I was like, good play to not do a block in the back, but it did look like a block in the back. So back him up 10. This game is live. I would not be doing this if it was recorded. Holding on the offense, yeah. That looked like something, all right. On John Trey Kirkland, yep. Back him up 10. Yeah, that looked like holding and blocking the back. That looked obvious. I don't know why the near ref didn't throw it, but back him up to the 18-yard line. 1st and 20. This offense got 15 yards of offense in the first half. They got to get 20 in the next 3 plays to get a first down. For those running the backup quarterback, the former Orlando Guardians quarterback, Quinton Dormandy, who actually played all right last year with Orlando when he got in. See if they make a switch to him at some point. Garbers, nice throw. First down and then some to the 40. 45, he's got some room. 50, 45, biggest play of the day for the Brahmas. Huge gain into plus territory. Marquez Stevenson down to the 40. It's a gain of 42 yards and a first down. Best play of the day. They had 15 yards of offense. Actually, after the penalty, 5 yards of offense. Now they've got 42 on that one play. Tries a deep shot. Incomplete pass. Not a bad throw, though. Just a good pass break up there. Coming from the safety number 24, Jerry Elder. It's a first down for San Antonio. This is not a drill. It was a good play, too. That's a nice throw. Just a nice play by Elder. But he had him. Yeah, Albuquerque Wildcats would be nice. Albuquerque Wildcats would be good. They play in Albuquerque. It's a 12-minute break at halftime. Play action. Screen pass, red all the way. I don't know why they're trying these passes behind the line. They don't work. These passes behind the line don't work. I don't know what these play calls are. LA Wildcats might joke too. I mean, they didn't even revive the Wildcats when they brought the XFL back in 2023. I don't know what these plays are. But these screen passes behind the line, they're not working. They're just not working. Offensive coordinator AJ Smith, I don't know what he's doing. 3rd and 11. Play action. Why are you calling play action? They're not biting. No one's biting on a run on 3rd and 11. No one thinks you're running the ball. Ay. 4th and 11. They did that on 3rd and 9 too. Like, why are you trying play action? Just string something out. Palm be fielded at the 11. Showboats ball at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10. 33-yard punt, no return on the play. I did say in all my things, take the under on the UFL until proven otherwise. I did say, until proven otherwise, take the under on all the games. Under on this one was like 40.5. Took the under on that one. I would have. Versus 10th, 11 when we get back. Right now, under is on pace to win. If you can see all the bets scrolling on the bottom line, the over-unders, you can make your bets at Prize Picks. One I really like today. I really like this one. Wayne Gallman, 55.5 rushing yards. I like the under on that one. I think that's really high. And then there was another one I liked. One I really like. Again, I am not giving betting advice, but if you do want to use my promo code Gator, 900% probably up to $100. Tomorrow's game between Birmingham and Michigan, Wes Hills, 37.5 yards, I think it is. Or let me check. I might be 40.5. I forgot what I put on the bottom line. Whatever is on the bottom line is right. Whatever I put on the bottom line is right. But it's surprisingly low for the best running back in this league. It is surprisingly low. Oh, they upped it. They upped it. Oh, they upped it. I think they did at least. It was not that low last I checked. Yeah, it was 48.5. It went up to 51.5. Yeah, it was. Although, 51.5 is still pretty good. 51.5 is still pretty good for Wes Hills. I would take more on that. I would take more on that. If you're gonna do it, I would take more on that. 51.5 is still on the lower end for Hills. I think anything under 60, I think you play the over on that. But it went up by 3 yards. It went up by 3 yards. Birmingham will crush Michigan. We'll find out tomorrow. I do like Wes Hills, though. I do like Wes Hills. I do like Wes Hills a lot. And again, promo code Gator 900% touch up to $100. Yeah, they will crush anyone, to be fair. To be fair, they will crush anyone. They are the best team in the UFL, and I'm not sure there's a close second at this rate. I don't think there's a close second. We have 80 people in the stream right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, we do all these games. We're not doing tonight's game, but we are doing both games tomorrow. Memphis ball, they're going to mark it at the 12-yard line, so first down. If Memphis goes on a long drive here, churns clock, and makes it a 3-score game, it might be out of reach. We got their work to do. Cook is pressured! Was he hit high? Yeah, they might have got the face mask. I think they got the face mask, yep. I get what the corner was trying to do. He hit him in the head. He did hit him in the head. That was rough in the passer. Called it as it happened. Called it right as it happened. No ill intent there whatsoever. He was trying to break up the pass. That's one of those where I'm not sure what the defender's supposed to do. He's clearly just trying to break up the pass. But yeah, got him in the face mask. Yeah, they're going to call that every time. Obviously, no ill intent, but obviously got the face mask, got him late, got him in the head. 7 penalties on the Brahmas. A sloppy game for San Antonio from a penalty standpoint. The Stallions are the Real Madrid of the NFL. Or the UFL. But they're not buying the talent. They're just really well coached and they're really good. Brahmas 7 penalties last week. So, not a very disciplined football team. First down. The give stumbles, but gets back up and then gets back down again. You actually are going to keep him down. First handoff of the game to Titus Swen, the running back. Swen last week, 4 carries, -1 yards. He's going backwards there. Second 11, so now -2 yards for Swen. So if you're watching this stream, congratulations. You have more rushing yards on the season than Titus Swen does. How come I never was an Islanders fan despite growing up in Long Island? Tough to go to games, plus the lockout, right, as I was growing up. Like, the NHL growing up was the league that always went on work stoppages. Second 11, Kokas, pressured, steps up in the pocket, climbs the pocket, now he's going to take off and run, he's got legs, he knows how to use them, down to the 35-yard line, they want a hit to the head, and they are going to get it! So another 15 yards, so after 35, they move him up another 15. So the Showboats have gone from the 12 to the 50, doing nothing, the Brahmas are just gifting them penalties. First and 10 at midfield. for another hit to the head. You're a UFL legend. Yep, better than Swen. Cook is a bit shaken up. He's going to walk to the sideline. Going to go into the tent. Probably just concussion protocol, but... 8 penalties now on the Brahmas. A sloppy, sloppy game. I mean, that one was a headhunt. That one was... The first one was just unlucky. The first one was unlucky trying to break up the pass. The new quarterback, Troy Williams, is warming up. Troy Williams. If Case can't go, and he has been playing very well. So he was one of the best in the... So he was a very good quarterback. They're looking at it. Pereira's looking at it. Gonna double check. He was sliding. That was definitely, while he was sliding, went for the head. Will it be an ejection? Did Santana bother watching film listing? I don't know. But Troy Williams is in the game at QB. The Pittsburgh Maulers quarterback last season. All right, first down at midfield. The gain of, let's call it 3. So Swen now actually has positive yardage. Yeah, that was a very late hit. That was a cheap shot. But we have an injured player on the Showboats. It's been a costly game for Memphis. They lost David Davis, so he came back. Maximilian Roberts was out for a bit. Case Cook is, I don't know how long he's going to be out. The game on the leg? Yeah, I got him by the leg. Wes Saxton Jr., the tight end. It's funny, he's listed as the starting tight end, but he's really the backup. State Strock gets most of the reps. But let's take a quick break in the action as we cut to commercial break. Into plus territory at the 48-yard line, 2nd and 8. XFL team has not beat a USFL team yet. They have not. They have not beat a team yet, which is crazy to think about. You would have thought it would have happened at least once. Yeah, that's how Vegas gets you. That's how Vegas gets you. I really thought after last week, I bought into the San Antonio hype. Not offensively, but defensively, I bought into the hype. I didn't pick the... Did I pick the... I think I did pick the Brahmas then to make it to the... Who did I pick? No, I still had Arlington making it. I didn't have San Antonio making the playoffs after last week. But I St. Louis, Arlington, nothing's changing. Even after tonight, nothing's going to change. Unless there's an injury. Nothing's going to change. But I bought into the hype defensively. Maybe it was a bit too premature. Possible for you to put headphones in the TV to hear the calls for Dean Blandino and Mike Pereira. It is not possible, unfortunately. The TV is nowhere close to me. Yeah, this intra-league rivalry, I love it. There's like added stakes. I really like it. The XFL was the real Mickey Mouse League this whole time. It is bizarre. It really is bizarre just how much the USFL just dominated the XFL. I think it's offensive line play. I honestly think it has to do with offensive line play because USFL teams could run the ball last year. The offensive line play as a whole was better in the USFL than the XFL. You're seeing that. Yeah, rivalries grow sports quickly. It's a good way for it to grow. I really like what I'm saying. Who'll be the first XFL team to win? Obviously, Birmingham, Memphis, you don't get that. Houston, D.C. You know, Houston, D.C. will be... I'd be flabbergasted if D.C. didn't win that game. I know the Houston Roughnecks are XFL team, but it's the Gamblers roster. For all intents and purposes, Houston, D.C. is XFL against USFL. I think D.C. will be the first. Yeah, if D.C. had Smith and their 2 receivers, I don't think it's this bad. Although Smith was the only good running back in the XFL last year, really. Smith was the only decent guy. Abram Smith was the only good one. First thing got 3 strikeouts, 1 3. Nice. XFL is new school, USFL old school. Yeah, just like it was back in the day. USFL was old school and XFL was new. Well, I don't know if XFL was new. I don't know if it was even football. Yeah, it's got to be O-line play. You can see the schedule of the games that are happening next Sunday on ABC. I think we're doing both of those. Brahmas are so conservative on play calling that I can become more creative as a play caller, and I'm not a coach. Yeah, I mean, I can do better than calling passes behind the line of scrimmage. You would think after the ninth one that gets blown up, they would stop doing that. All right, here we go. First down, or 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line, following the injury timeout. Cook is back in there, so good to see. He's open. Catch! Vinny Papale dragging the foot. Oh, they're going to say incomplete. I thought he caught that. That might be worth a look. I thought he dragged the foot. He dragged the foot last week in that game against Houston when he scored the touchdown. I thought he dragged the foot there. On first glance, I thought that was a catch. Let's see it in slow-mo. 1. That's worth a look. I thought he got it. Let's see. First foot is in. It's funny. The toe dragged. They're not going to challenge. They're not giving it a look. 3rd and 8. That looked... I don't know, but that's a sack on the play. Wyatt Ray. A ray of hope for the Brahmas. 4th and 14. The officiating's been a bit weird this game. 2 pass interference penalties I'm not sure about against San Antonio. That one looked like a catch. The right hit the white. Yeah, I want to see we needed the other angle. They never gave us the other angle. Because the toe dragged, the other foot, I'm not sure if that stayed in the whole foot was in. The second foot was in the first one, actually, is the debate. But we need to see the reverse angle. We never got that. Prayer call in, said no catch. They must have taken a quick look at it. 4-13, the punt by White, just his second punt today. Fielded at the 8-yard line. This one, taken by Stevenson to the 20. He bounces outside to the 22-yard line. Return to 14 yards on the play. So San Antonio ball at the 22. For about a 30-yard punt in terms of net. With 8:40 left. Garber is still going back out there at quarterback despite a shaky performance so far. He's 8 for 12, but just 52 yards. When you're averaging about 4.5 yards per pass attempt, that's obviously not good. You can do a lot better than that. Fact or fiction, San Antonio gets another first down on this drive. It depends if they throw any passes behind the line of scrimmage. First down at the 22-yard line. 4 wide, 2 on the near side, 2 on the far side. Garber's quick pass, caught. Gain of 5. All right, they're finally starting to realize. Just throw past the line of scrimmage. John Trey Kirkland on the grab. All right, 2nd and 5. Ball to the 27-yard line. Here we go. 3 wide, 1 on the far side, 2 on the near side. Cookus. And they got man in motion. That is Justin Smith, the wide receiver. And it's blown dead. So just as they were moving up, they were moving back. I forgot to start the clock. My apologies. Let's figure this out. False start. What we got? Not that much time. There we go, 480. Another flag. Greg Island getting called for a false start. Back him up 5. Get those flag motors out if you're a member. Yeah, if you're a member, get a lot of cool perks. Clear name of the Native video. Members only Q&A streams. Oh, and I forgot to update the donation thing. Hang on. Because that gifted membership brought it up, I believe. Did it? I forget if it did. Oh, no, I actually think I updated it. Pass off Millfield to get that yardage back. Bring us up 3rd and 5. Ball the 26-yard line. They're still in the huddle with 14 seconds. They're still in the huddle. They've now broken the huddle, and there's 9 seconds on the clock. They're going to get this snap off? I'm not sure they're getting this snap off. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's the way of game. Unless they call timeout. So they had enough yards for the first down if you add the both plays, but then delayed game. Prior to the timeout, delayed game. So 2 penalties. Holy cow. Oh, wrong side. My apologies. Yep, I got the ball. I want to watch Top Gear episode. It's not bad. That's not a bad reason to leave. I say Top Gear is not bad. So another delay of game. Back him up to the 21-yard line. Holy cow. 2 penalties on the Brahmas drive. Will they get a first down? This is so bad. This is so bad. Garbers. Behind the line. Low throw. 25. And nothing doing. Again. You going to work? All good, MKI. Thank you for tuning in. Brahmas didn't look this bad last week. Yeah, but they're throwing passes behind the line of scrimmage. The offensive line plays, but the sloppiness. Yeah, you might have to get rid of Garbers. You might have to see what Dormandy can do. I mean, you drafted Dormandy in the dispersal draft. You drafted him with your first pick. He's worth a look. He could do better than these checkdowns behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, I don't know if it's the OC calling plays behind the line or if it's just Garbers not going through his reads and playing it safe. And being a checkdown merchant. Punt field at the 29-yard line. Spin move. He's got some yards to the 35 to the 40. Breaks another tackle to the 45 down to the 47-yard line. It's an 18-yard return there. Memphis ball near midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10 with 5:47 left in the third quarter. Rest in peace, Brahmas. Are the Showboats actually good or are the Brahmas just terrible? I'm not sold on the Showboats just yet. I'm not sold on them. Defensively, I might be. But Houston, San Antonio, their offenses are not good. And we knew that going into the season. Defensively, they might be good. But offensively, I'm not sold on them just yet. And the reason why is the running game. I like Cookus, obviously. The running game has been very disappointing for Memphis. Darius Victor, I thought was going to be a lot more. He's going to be a lot better. Because he was great with the Generals last year. All right, let me change the ball. First down at the 47-yard line. Cookus under center. Play action. Cookus. Looking, he's going to take off and run. He's at the 50, and he goes down the 48-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Tackle there made by Devontae Beckett. Beckett last week, 5 tackles. 2nd and 5. You could see the XFL being won by a 6-4 team at this rate. I don't think that. No, I don't think that. I think there's going to be one team that does well, at the very least. I still think St. Louis is a really good team. They just couldn't finish last week. The second half, they really got going. Handoff, Victor, needed 5 for the first, got 6 down to the 42-yard line, first down. You think the thing with Memphis is that a lot of people at the start of the season, you asked them who are the 2 worst teams in the UFL, they listed San Antonio and Houston. So I'm not sure how much we learned with Memphis. I think Curtis Johnson's going to be the Mike McCarthy of dumb decisions for the UFL. Memphis have a shot at the playoffs? Yeah, I mean, I don't see why not. They have Cookus. The handoff goes to Victor. Victor, loss of a lot. 6-yard loss on the play. Brought down there by Jacob Sykes. I mean, I think we all know Birmingham, barring anything crazy, is making the playoffs. Barring anything crazy, Birmingham is going to make it. That leaves 1 spot left in the USFL. You got Houston, who I don't think is that good. So it's going to come into Memphis and Michigan. And I'm not sold on Michigan yet with E.J. Perry's not that good of a quarterback. So yeah, I could see Memphis making it. Then I thought I picked Memphis to make the playoffs at the start of the season. I don't think they're... Because they had Case Cookus. I thought I picked them at the start of the season. But I thought my pick, 2nd and 16, holding on the play, so this is going to come back. Make we pass. Decision to make for the Brahmas. 3rd and 16 or 2nd and 26? Because I think at the start of the season, my predictions were Birmingham, St. Louis. I did not have DC. I had Arlington. And I had Memphis because of Case Cookus. Birmingham, Memphis to make the championship? I don't think that's possible. I think I don't think I think in the playoffs you play who's in your conference. I think they'll have to be in the playoffs. I don't think it would be the championship game. Right, it seems like the stream has not had any issues lately, which is good. 2nd and 26. Ball at the 42-yard line. Cookus. Looking. Deep shot. Don't commit PI. He does it, but it's a heck of a grab! What a catch by Jonathan Adams at the 10-yard line! I'll tell Arlington's wild. They have Luis Perez and they won the championship last year. What a catch at the 10-yard line! Huge gain! 48-yard gain! Wow, Jonathan Adams! First and goal at the 10. Cookus, play action, looking, in the flat, incomplete, intended target on the play was Vinny Papali, the wide receiver, who's been quiet today. Just 2 targets, no catches for him after that great touchdown earlier. Now, I will say this. Big stop here for San Antonio if they can get it. If they allow a touchdown here, this one might be over. With under 2 minutes left or thereabouts in the third quarter, it'd be a 3-score game. You hold to 3, it's a 2-score game. 2nd and goal. Cookus. Takes a snap. 4 wide. End zone shot. High throw. Almost hauled in by Sage Surratt, the tight end, but broken up. Incomplete pass. 3rd and goal. No, the PI did not matter in the end. PI did not matter in the end. This drive started at the 12-yard line. They've churned a lot of clock. At the very least, they've churned a crap ton of clock. This is what people meant by the NFC Championship in the 80s being the real Super Bowl. Yeah, USFL looks way better than the XFL right now. 3rd and goal, ball at the 10. 5 wide, play is blown dead. There's zeros on the clock. They're going to get a, looks like delay of game. Well, the Roughnecks don't look solid, but Roughnecks, again, XFL name, but really USFL roster. Plus 100 was crazy for a home team. See, I get why people bought into the San Antonio hype. I was one of them. I looked at Memphis and I'm like, look, they didn't look great last week. They just played a really bad team. The running game was not good. Cookus got hit a bit. I like San Antonio's defense. 3rd and goal. Cookus fires, slant route, caught. Decision time coming up here. Papali on the grab. I think you go for it here. His first grab I think you go for it. 4th and goal to 3. I think you go. I think kicking would be a mistake here. If you don't get it, San Antonio, they're down by 2 scores. They're at the 3-yard line. As we have an injured Brahmas. Walking off gingerly, Bryce Thompson, the cornerback. I think you go for it. If you get it, it's game over. You get it, it's a 3-score game. If you don't get it, all right, it's a 2-score game and they're pinned at the 3. For a team that's gotten 2 first downs all game. How's it going, Edward? Welcome to the stream. They are going to kick. I don't agree with this. No, I would not be kicking here. Matt Coughlin line up for the field goal. I do not agree with this, folks. I would not be kicking here. It's still a 2-score game. You can pin them deep if you don't get it. I don't think the risk-reward, I don't think it's worth it. Field goal is good. So Showboats add 3 more. It's 16-0. I don't agree with it. Because you figure kickoff return, they're going to get at the 35-yard line as it is. I look at it as 2-score game, pinned inside the 3, or 3-score game, and it's game over. Yeah, you get a game over. You don't. It's still... Yeah, I don't agree with that decision. I don't agree with that. ESPN likes the kick decision. I don't. I do not. Will Matt Corral get another shot in the NFL? Oh, 100%. If he plays well, if he plays like he did last week with Arlington, oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's young. He's got potential. Obviously didn't flame out of the NFL. I gotta string it out. Hang on. All right, just tweeting that out for my followers again. Follow me on Twitter at Jaguar9NFL. We have 100 people in the stream right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to change the ball in just a bit. 30, 35, 40. I did say that's why you don't kick the field goal, because now look, that field position, did it really mean anything? 42-yard line. First down for the Brahmas. 2 first downs for them the entire game. Can they get something going here? How's it going, JWX? Welcome to the stream. Been a rough week for me as a sports fan with the Marlins and the Bucks. Yeah, I'm not selling Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers is going to be one and done. That's a first-round exit. I've ever seen it. I mean, holy cow. And then blaming the travel staff for being the reason you're losing games? Like, come on. That's an insult to them. The travel staff doesn't play the games on the court. The travel staff, they're not making a lot of money as it is. Finally, someone said he's destroying his game. We haven't had a chance to really talk about him. He doesn't have to he doesn't have to do anything. First down on the play. It's a first down for the Brahmas. Holy cow, I didn't think that was possible. The third first down is Cody Latimer, the former Bronco, the tight end. Now, again, playing tight end in the UFL, was a wide receiver in the NFL. Ball to Memphis 45. First and 10. I do like Case Cookus. I don't really have a favorite NASCAR driver. I guess the guy that did the this quick pass again, Cody Latimer. And it's another first down. They're finally realizing you can throw past the line of scrimmage. They're finally realizing, if we throw past the line of scrimmage, we can do stuff. So it's going to be Memphis 25-yard line, 28-yard line. This is the furthest that they've driven all game. I'll put a poll in there. Who do you think wins? They finally realized. This is the first time all game they got multiple first downs on a drive. The first time all game they got multiple first downs. First time all game. They are showing some signs of life. Might be too little too late, but we've seen some crazy comebacks in spring football. Remember, last year, the Battlehawks down by 15 against the Panthers. Not the Panthers. The Brahmas. I was thinking Battlehawks Panthers game from this week. From this last week. They were down by 15 against the Brahmas. Came back, won that game. So let's reset that time. They're finally realizing. We throw past the line of scrimmage. All right. Brahmas comeback maybe won't happen. We'll see. 67% he ran with the Showboats. Watch the Bucks go up 3-1 in the first round and lose 3 straight games to lose. Yeah, to the Sixers of all teams. Do it to the Sixers. Sorry, the Sixers right now might be the second best team in the East. The East is the Celtics and then everyone else. The East is a joke right now. The West, I don't know how that's going to go. The West, you could tell me any of those teams wins. Maybe besides Sacramento. But you could tell me any team comes out of the West, and I would believe you. You want to tell me the Lakers as go from the play-in to the finals? I would believe you. Any team but the Kings, I would believe you. If the Brahmas score a touchdown and go for 3, do they go for the onside kick or trust it even stop a hot cookus? You don't go onside kick this early. No, you don't go for the 4th and 12 this early. You don't do it. Not this early. No. No, not until there's like 3 minutes left. I don't think you go for 3. I think you go for 2. And we got these new LED lights. You can see we got the Brahmas colors. We got white, we got off, we got green. You know, we'll do Brahmas are on offense, so you know we'll go yellow. We're gonna go yellow for the Brahmas. And then we'll switch it when the we'll switch it to the Showboats when they're on offense. We'll switch it to blue. If Ben Roethlisberger was healthy on October 16, 2005, would my name be Steeler Nittany Lion? No, I probably not. Might have been a Jets fan. Yeah, I was gonna say there's no way it was 11,000. I was gonna say 8,791. That seems about right. That seems in line with last year. There was no way there was 5 figures. Cause that looks like the Orlando games got like 8,000 and it looked more packed there. Yeah, that seems right. Yeah, this looks like an Orlando crowd. This looks like what the why would Fitz take the over? I mean, why are you taking the over? The under's won every single week. Take the under until proven otherwise. We always see this in spring football. It starts off slow offensively. You always take the under to start. First down at the 28. Play action. Garbers looking. He's going to take off and run using his legs. Another first down out at the 10. That's 3 first downs on this drive. They had 2 the entire game before this. Their last 3 plays, 3 first downs. And again, that is why I said I would have gone for it if I was Memphis. Because if they got it, it was game over. If they didn't get it, they're pinned inside the 3. They probably can't run this offense, but they got some breathing room on the kickoff return. Chance of the Sea Dragons next year or 2026, I would say 40%. I'll go 40%. I hope they come back. First and goal at the 10. Garbers looking. End zone shot. He's got a man. Touchdown. And it's Marquez Stevenson. 4 straight big plays for the Brahmas. They're finally on the board. Marquez Stevenson. And now they have a chance to go to a 1-score game. Marquez Stevenson. Let's get that light show going. Marquez Stevenson. How about that? Gonna go for 2. Going for 2 from the 5. Garbers to make it a 1-score game in the flat. He's got it. He's got it. 2 points for the Brahmas. 2 points for the Brahmas. It's John Lovett. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. He is loving it. And it is now just a 1-score game. The 2-point try for the Brahmas is good. 16-8 the Brahmas finally on the board. About time. All right, let's get the Showboats colors. Yeah, there we go. That works. 16-8. Hopefully you guys like the new graphics package for the for scoring plays. It's almost like the Fox bug in like 2004, 2005. I want to get that vibe. It's not over yet, folks. It is not over yet. Remember, last week, the best game was St. Louis, Michigan. It wasn't really that much of a game for the first 3 quarters, and then the 4th quarter happened. It just got nuts. There we go. Let's do that. That looks cool. That looks cool. All right. I forgot to close the poll. 60% you're right with the Showboats. Yeah, May 2000 Fox. I'm nostalgic toward that bug. They finally stopped running wide receiver screens. About time. And look, they actually had success. They actually had success. Yeah, it's a good vibe. I'm not doing the 8 o'clock game. No, I'm gonna be at the Final Four. I'm literally leaving after this game is done. I'm literally getting in my car and driving to Glendale for the game. And again, as a reminder, any donation gets your question right away. And you can use my promo code at PrizePicks, 100% deposit match up to $100. They do UFL. They do UFL. You can see all the bets that you can put for over/under. Yeah, I'll put this with the Final Four. If it was just the Final Four on, I would be doing. Yeah, it does look like lightsabers. It really does look like lightsabers. I do like it. I do like it. If it was just the Final Four on, I'd be watching both games at once and I'd be calling the game. But I will be at the Final Four. Obviously, I can't call the UFL game at State Farm Stadium. Wi-Fi is good now. The speed is good now, which is good. We got 90 people in the streaming, and thank you for making this the #1 rated stream for UFL action last week. We did 3 games, and all 3 games we had the #1 stream. So thank you so much. Do I still see the women's getting higher ratings than the men's? Yes. 100%. I think at this point it's a guarantee. Honestly, at this point, I think it's a guarantee that the women will get higher than the men. You got Iowa Scar. You got no Blue Bloods. Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on cable versus Sunday at 3 on ABC with Caitlin Clark and undefeated South Carolina. You got the dream matchup. I think at this point, it's not a bold prediction anymore. If anything, it's a bold prediction now to see the men get higher than the women. Because the women are getting 18 million, 19 million. Kickoff. Field at the 13-yard line. Jogs out to the 20. Looking for some room to the 30, to the 35, and out of bounds to the 37-yard line. Trey Williams. So first down to 37. Because do we see the men getting... Really, we know the women are getting 18 million, at least. They're getting 18 million. Do we see the men getting 18 million for the final on TBS? I don't see it. I just don't see it. Maybe if you had Duke in there, or a Blue Blood, but UConn doesn't have like a giant national fan base. They're not really a team that everyone loves to hate. Handoff, no gains, 2nd and 10. Yeah, the men are not going to get higher ratings than the women. The women will get higher ratings. The women will draw... Honestly, it might be double. Honestly, the bold prediction at this point, the women draw double than the men. Because people's brackets are busted, too. That's the other thing. People watch the men until their bracket gets busted. I hate the fact that it's on TBS and not CBS. It should be on over the air. Although, then again, I have no problem with the championship on ESPN for college football. But most people have ESPN, like, if you're a sports fan. TBS, it's not known for sports. Except for this time of year, it doesn't make any sense. Slam pass, gain of 5. David Davis, another grab for him. He's got 13 catches on the season now. Makes the adjustment. 3rd and 4. Ball to 43. Yeah, I hope they break 20 million. Yeah, I really do. Remember when it used to be played on a Tuesday night and no one really cared because it was just UConn dominance and it was played on Tuesday night and no one gave it a second thought? Now it's like this big thing. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy for them. It's about time. It's about time the women's game got the respect it deserved. 3rd and 3. Cookus. Looking, he's going to take off and run, and he's got the first. He had 3, he got 4. Out to the 48-yard line. Took a shot on that one. Yeah, if anyone's surprised the women's college basketball gets higher ratings, I don't know what to say to them. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you're not paying attention. At this point, if you think the men are going to get higher than the women, you're not paying attention. The bold prediction at this point is not that the women draw higher than the men. The bold prediction for me, they draw double. My new bold prediction, because they're gonna win the ratings. I'm 99% confident they win the ratings. The bold prediction is that they're gonna draw double what the men get. First down, hand off up the middle. Goes to Titus Swen, down to the 48. So from the 48 to the 48. If UConn Purdue, they'll get good viewership. But if it's NC State Alabama, it would be brutal. NC State Alabama would be brutal for the ratings. If they pick Dallas or San Antonio, you think the host this year's Final Four without thinking about the Eclipse being the same day as the championship, both states being in totality, that would be cool. That would be cool. All right, 2nd and 6. Handoff up the middle. Gain of 2. All right. 3rd and 4. Yeah, LSU Iowa drew 12 million, triple the title game a couple years back. That's awesome. Yeah. And this game, I'm guessing UConn, Iowa drew, they haven't announced it yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be like 17? 16? 3rd and 4. Cookus. Looking. Out route. Incomplete. Good tight coverage on the play by Darius Phillips. Flag on the play, though. Cookus saying he got hit in the head. That'd be a big penalty. That would be a big penalty. Put the Showboats in field goal range. They can make it a 2-score game again. Is this going to be on the Brahmas? This will be, what, their 10th penalty if it is? Had quite a few 3rd down penalties today. It's waiting. Yeah, no, I heard about the earthquake. Yeah, my parents felt it. And they got the aftershock, too. And the whole Northeast got. I think it was, what, 4-9? You know, we got it. Pereira's going to take a look at this. Yet we have not seen a replay of what they're looking at. They got to show the... Why are they not showing the replay of what we're looking at? Why are they not showing on the screen what we're looking at? I don't know where Nirvana's from. I think they're from Seattle, though. Nirvana's from Seattle, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to call rough the pitch, but we didn't see a replay. Okay. Yeah, got him up high. Got him up high. Originally from Long Island. So another free first down. The Brahmas, 11 penalties, 107 yards. Very undisciplined football. It was a high hit. Cookus, looking. Caught at the 7-yard line. It's Jonathan Adams, who's been coming up big in this second half. Had a 48-yard gain earlier. Has a nice gain of 23 yards there. First and goal. At the very least, they can make it a 2-score game. Barring anything crazy. Yeah, it wasn't late, but he did get him high. So it is the right call. You get that in the NFL. Yeah, South Carolina's a force I don't think Iowa wants to run into. I mean, to be fair, I don't think anyone wants to run into South Carolina. We have an injured Showboat, so stop the clock for a bit. St. Louis, I think 40K. They opened up a lot of the upper deck. I think they're going to get 40K. They had a pep rally. They had an event at the Ballpark Village. They're going to draw a lot. And the cards don't play at the same time, so people are going to be there already. It's going to be a double header of sorts. I think 40K. 40K. Do I like New York? Did I move there because I didn't like it there? So I moved out here because of law school. But I love it out here. New York, I mean, look, it's just cold. Traffic, very congested. It just kind of stunk being, like, weather-wise when it snowed and then the snow would just pile up and it'd be, like, this brown, ugly snow in, like, mid-March, just piling up on the street. And then the time zone also stunk. I hated waiting for games. And the idea of, like, the Jags play at 1 and then at 4 o'clock, it's dark outside. I hate it. I hate it so much. There's a lot of good stuff about New York, too. Like, I love the pizza. So many good pizza places in New York. But there's a good place in Phoenix, too. So I don't really miss it that much. There's no confusion. There are two Giants teams now. They're different sports. New York and San Francisco, two different sports. Now, it makes a pain in the butt doing research for the St. Louis Cardinals for football. A pain in the butt. If you wonder why I don't do a whole lot of Cardinals videos, the reason why is because it's a pain in the butt finding stuff. Because you can't type in Cardinals and search it for St. Louis because the main stuff is baseball. Do you think the same city having the same name causes issue for sports fans? People think the Islanders are named after the city. I think for the average sports fan, yeah. But for the people that know. But like for the average person, yeah. I mean, like the Los Angeles Angels, I mean, Anaheim, they play in Anaheim, so. Of all the dumb controversy videos I've done, which one's the dumbest? I think the Chargers-Bears controversy with LaDainian Tomlinson was really stupid. where they were like, oh, that was really, really stupid. St. Louis Football Cardinals, they, like, you can't, if I do quote text St. Louis Football Cardinals, it doesn't pop up like that. They just call them the Cardinals. So they call them the New York Football Giants, or they don't call them the St. Louis Football Cardinals. Have I ever appeared on national TV? Yes. You saw me at the draft last year. If you watched the draft, you saw me. If you watched the draft, you saw my face. Have you been, like, featured on a segment or anything like that? No, but, like, you see me in the crowd before at games. Yeah, they should focus on non-NFL cities going forward. San Diego, I think, would be great. Oakland. I really think Omaha would be a great spot, too. All right, so we're back in action. First and goal at the 8-yard line. Does we're just on quarter field, have fun doing it? That's good. You have fun doing it. That's good. Cook is backpedaling, fires drag route, incomplete pass. Intended target play was the running back Darius Victor. Nice coverage there on the play. Going from the linebacker Jordan Williams. Brings up second and goal. Yeah, I don't hate snow. It's more of, I hate driving in snow. I hate shoveling. I don't hate looking at snow, but I hate doing stuff with snow. Shoveling and, like, having to defrost the car stinks. Like, it was the absolute worst having to, like, defrost your car. Like, go outside in the cold weather. I have to defrost the car. Like, brush the snow off the car. I hate it. I hate it. Never have to shovel snow in Phoenix, which is nice. Second and goal at the 7-yard line. All bunched up. They give to Victor. Victor! Trying to bowl his way forward. Nice second effort. Gain of 5 down to the 2. In Omaha, you can play TD Ameritrade. It's a nice ballpark. Obviously, configuration would be a bit weird, but the Omaha Nighthawks in the original UFL back in 2009, they joined in 2010. They sold out every game. They were phenomenal. They sold out tons of games. They drew like 15,000 for the championship in 2010 at neutral site, which is crazy because they didn't play in it. Omaha didn't play in the championship, but they drew 15,000 on a Saturday. Cold weather on a Saturday in November on Thanksgiving weekend. Here we go. Loses the football! Cookus falls on it. Cookus falls on the ball. Oh, man, that could have been disastrous. Loss of 2. And now you kick. Now you kick. And now I have no problem with kicking. 4th and goal at the 4. You kick, you make it a 2-score game. This is different. Last time I said I don't get why they're kicking. This time you have to kick. Make it a 2-score game with 8 minutes left. Put the pressure on. Yeah, might as well take delay of game. I mean, there's no real difference between the 4-yard line and the 9-yard line for field goals. Sure, it's called time. I don't know why you wasted timeout. They have 2 left. Why are they sure what's called timeout? I don't get why you would waste a timeout there if you're Memphis. You might need it later. Especially because you're not going for this. There's no difference between a field goal from the 4 and a field goal from the 9. Just take the delay of game. What's the difference at this stage between a 22-yard kick and a 27-yard kick? Why'd you call a timeout? I gotta say, Johnny Filippo, I'm not crazy about the coaching right now for Memphis in some regards. I get kicking the field goal. I like kicking the field goal here. They have to kick the field goal here, make it a 2-score game. But I don't know why you would take the timeout. I don't get the point of that. No, I get the play clock was at 1, but what is it? Delayed game means nothing. You back about 5 yards, 27-yard field goal versus 22. There's no difference. At this stage, anything inside 30, there's no difference. Kick us up, it's right down the middle. It's good. So Showboats get some points. Back up to a 2-score game, 19-8. Now the Brahmas had their best drive of the game on their last drive. 4 plays. That's all it took. 57 yards and 4 plays. Well, the kicker's not... Like, the kicker missed 2 kicks last week, but that was from 50+. That wasn't from inside 30. He made with ease last week from inside. And he got one earlier today from inside. I mean, at that point, if you don't trust your kicker to the difference between a 22 and a 27-yarder, they shouldn't be in this league. Either way, 11-point game. Brahmas ball might be 4-down territory from this point on, considering the clock rules. And then you can take 2 minutes off no matter what on every single drive. 106 people in the stream right now. Thank you so much again. Be sure to like and subscribe. Helps the channel out a lot. And we do all the UFL games. We're not doing tonight's game because I'll be at the Final Four out in Phoenix, Arizona. But we are doing both games tomorrow. So be sure to stay here on JG9. We're doing both games. The game between Birmingham and Michigan. The game between Houston and DC. Got some good action tomorrow. So be sure to stay tuned in to JG9. So don't miss a moment of it. Kickoff field at the 12-yard line. Taken to the 25, to the 30, cuts inside to the 35. Nice return here out to the 40-yard line. So Brahmas again going to start at the 40+. First and 10. The Brahmas had 2 first downs in the first, let's call it 44 minutes of action. Last drive, 3 first downs and a touchdown on 4 plays. Never faced second down. They got to get going here. Gotta get going here. Southeastern Wisconsin had 4 to 6 inches of snow back on Tuesday into Wednesday. Hardly much stuck to the pavement though, and it melted fast. That's good at least. If it melts fast, it's good. Will we see AI voices call a game? Hopefully not. I don't think so. Oh, the middle ball is caught at the 42-yard line. Catch there made, his first of the day. Landon Akers having acres of room in the secondary. 18-yard gain and a first down. So that's now 5 straight plays to get 10+ yards. Who would have thought? The Brahmas had 1 such play in the first 44 minutes. They've now got 5 in a row. Garbers. QB draw. That one doesn't work. Gain of 2. So after the 19-yard catch by Akers, it brings them 2nd and 8. Yeah, I don't think AI can capture the emotion. And it's so unpredictable, too. I don't think you could see an AI call games. They can barely write sports stories as it is. I mean, a lot of papers replaced their, like, some basic sports stories with AI, and you can tell. So I think we're a long ways away. Garbers has to throw this one away. And was he inside the pocket? Got past the line of scrimmage, but if he was outside the pocket, that's grounding. Or if he was inside the pocket, I should say that's grounding. But it looks like he was outside. 3rd and 8. Right now, be a 57-yard try from here to make it a 2-score game. So what do you do here if you're set to it? I don't think you're running the ball well. I think you just have to play this as normal. I don't think we can get ASMR Madden in the booth. I don't think we can. Maybe for, like, Madden, we could do it. I can see that as, like, an experiment in Madden. They could try that. But for, like, an actual game, no. I don't think the NFL would allow it, too. 3rd and 8. Garbers. Quick pass. Caught. First down the 30-yard line. Needed 8. Got 9. Marquis Stevenson, who had the touchdown earlier. Brahmas moving. Gotta go quick. We want to score with before 4 minutes if at all possible. But it is a first down. Stevenson, 4 catches, 62 yards, and a touchdown. No, you're going to get a lot of weird scores because of the conversion rules in the UFL. You're going to get a lot of weird scores. 4 wide, 2 on the other side, 2 on the far side. Showboats send 5. Quick pass. Caught by Kirkland. Gain of... Or Cody Latimer, I should say. My apologies. Thought I saw 1 there. Over... I thought I saw 13-7-3. My apologies. 3rd catch of this half for Latimer. It's a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. You're sweating the under right now. I wouldn't be sweating too much. Not yet, at least. It's 27, over under 40.5. I still think under is okay. Definitely dicier than normal, but I still think the under is okay. Again, the under's won every game. So, until proven otherwise, I'm going under for everything. 2nd and 2. Quick pass behind the line of scrimmage. It's actually better that it was incomplete, because he would have been blown up for a loss of 2. Anthony McFarland Jr., the intended target, has not done a lot today. Last week, McFarland, 9 carries, 47 yards, and had a 28-yard catch that resulted in a touchdown. So, had about 70 yards from scrimmage. But nothing doing today. Yeah, if they prevent a scoreless possession, it's over. San Antonio, 3rd and 2. You figure I would just run QB draw something here. You know it's 4-down territory. At the very least. Yeah, they are going to run it here. But stuffed! Absolutely stuffed! Gain of 1! The fact that it was a gain of 1 and not a 0-yard play, you might go for it now. I think... Ooh, it's tough. I think you go. 4th and 1, I think you go. I'm fine either way. Whatever they do, I'm fine either way. I'm fine either way with what they do. What do you make of Urs rejecting the KC Sam deals? It was a bad deal for KC. I think if they did it separately, if they did the Chiefs same renovation separately and then Kaufman as its own thing, I think it would have passed. Because I think the renovation is going to happen. But what you don't do here is you don't take it all the way. The Showboats call timeout with 4:33. It's a lot of time taken off the clock. Showboats have 1 timeout left. Because really, it's the downtown stadium for Kaufman that really was the killer. I don't think anyone had a problem with the Arrowhead renovations. They just package it together. And they're going to stay in Kansas City. Now, I don't know if they stay in Jackson County, but they'll stay in Kansas. They're not moving anywhere. 1 timeout left for the Showboats. 4th and 1. They left the offense on the field. We'll see what happens here. Bengals trading Higgins to the Bills. I don't see it happening. Yeah, I can't see the Bengals making a trade with a contender. How's it going, KC Chiefs? Welcome to the stream. Speaking of the Chiefs, how's it going, man? Welcome. 120 people in the stream. Again, be sure to like, subscribe, helps the channel out a lot, and be sure hit the notification bell so you don't miss a moment of the action. We go live. We're going live a lot for UFL. 4th and 1. They are going to go for it. Here we go. This might be the ball game. 4th and 1. Lammer in motion. Play action. Garbers looking. He's got nothing there. Fires on the run. It is intercepted. Intercepted by the Showboats at the 19-yard line. That might do it. That might do it. Garbers throws a pick at the worst time. Found nothing open in the flat. And it's Showboats football. See, if you're going to go for it, I don't know why you throw it, though. If you're going to go for it, I don't know why you throw it. And it remains a 2-score game. I don't have a problem going for it. Just don't do that. I would have run the ball if you're going to go for it. But, yeah, he missed him. He had to throw that sooner. That's not a bad play. That's actually not a bad play. He had him way before. Oh, man. That's on Garbers. He had Mack open way before. That's entirely on Garbers. That's actually a good play, That's actually a good play by the Brahmas. He had to throw that quicker. You have to play action immediately and boom, right in the flat. Right in the flat. He had him. He had him wide open before. And he waited too long and then it closed. And then it closed. Flag on this play. And when will the Brahmas start taking some timeouts? Delay of game, 1st and 15, back him up to the 14-yard line. Like, if you watch that play again, you'll see. It's play action. 12 on the field, actually, not delay game. My apologies. Like, he had Mack in the flat. You have to just take what you got. You only need a yard. He was going to get 2. You have to throw it right away. Garbers took too long. Took way too long on that one. Up and down game for Garbers, to say the least. A lot of downs. 1st and 15. Handoff goes to Victor. Victor, biggest run of the day for Victor. Huge gain of 13 yards on the play. And Brahmas have 3 timeouts. We'll see when they start using them, if they do. Victor, better routing today than he had last week when he had 3 yards against the Roughnecks. Destroying has not hit a kick. He's not attempted a kick. Destroying has not attempted a kick. He's done well on kickoffs. He did very well on kickoffs last week. This weekend, not so much, but he has not attempted a kick yet. We're waiting. We're waiting on the edge of our seats. So now give it to Victor. Victor, first down at the 34-yard line. He really is a bowling ball when he gets going. He really is a bowling ball. Brahmas called an RPO. Yeah, it did look like an RPO. It did look like a traditional RPO. And we have a fight afterwards. I think that's going to be an ejection. The Brahmas playing so undisciplined today. Garrett Nelson looks like he's going to get called. So add another 15 yards. What was that, 12 penalties? Garrett Nelson has to be restrained by his teammates. Beckett tell him, use your head, think. Yep, Nelson might get ejected from this game. So, add another 15 to this one. Holy cow. The Brahmas are just very undisciplined right now. After the play was over, so it was at the 34, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, unsportsmanlike conduct on Nelson. I don't know if he's been disqualified. Probably going to take a look. Prayer's going to take a look. D-Stroy went to UCF, yeah. Let's see. So I could get disqualified. He didn't, like, spit at a guy. Didn't, like, headhunt like that, but... Yeah, 4 personal fouls on San Antonio. This is a rough game. Very undisciplined football. 7 penalties last week. They've had like 200 yards of penalties over the last 2 weeks combined. He was going to bowl over the ref too just to do it. First down. The give to Victor. Victor, loss of 1. He figured now you call timeout for the Brahmas. And they do. 2nd and 11. 2:58. Brahmas have to start burning timeouts. Again, it's not over yet. But the Brahmas need a lot to go their way. They need a lot to go their way. Well, it's on Barstool. There's some good stuff there. There's also some trash. It's like I like pizza reviews. I love the pizza reviews. Also, like I like Big Cat. I like PFT. Like there's some good stuff in Barstool. Just have to weed through it. There's a lot of dead weight at Barstool. There was a lot of dead weight. Nelson wasn't ejected. Yeah, I didn't think he'd get disqualified after I saw the replay, but he's not coming back in. What team in this league looks the best so far? Oh, definitely Birmingham. It's Birmingham right now, and then Birmingham, there was a giant gap to the second best team. Birmingham and a giant gulf. All right, so it looks like I was right with the under. I was not right whatsoever with San Antonio. I had them winning this game. All right, 2nd and 11. Cookus. Hands it off. Victor. Loss of 1. Brahmas burn their second timeout. Brings up 3rd and 12. You have to figure that the Showboats will be throwing the ball here. There's a flag on the play. Hang on a second. There's a flag on the play, so get that dirty laundry. A lot of dirty laundry this game. A lot of dirty laundry this game, so hang on a second. We're going to see what this flag is. They just copied the Lance's play from last week. They didn't spit on a guy. They did not spit on a guy. Let's see. Nothing yet. Is that a punch? Oh my god, did he punch the guy? What are the Brahmas doing? This isn't even football at this point. They're just punching people. This is like bagging. Is this the part where we start kicking? Like, if it's 5 personal fouls, this is going to be on the Brahmas. It's like going to be on Devontae Beckett. And didn't Beckett just tell Nelson to use his head? Didn't Beckett do this? Am I going crazy? Didn't Beckett? Okay, so it's like on both teams. Okay. On both teams. So they're going to get Jones and they're going to get Beckett. Am I crazy? Or 2 minutes ago, when Nelson got the personal foul for unsportsmanlike, did Beckett was doing this? Hang on. Just read it out. That is crazy. How's it going, Cujo? Welcome to the stream. Came in just at the very end from Broncos country. There we go. All right. So 3rd and 12. What's interesting about that, the Brahmas don't have to burn a timeout. The Brahmas, because of those penalties, they don't have to burn a timeout. Yeah, the attendance says 8,000. 8,700, I think, was the attendance. It's about what Orlando drew. It's about what Orlando drew for their games. Which I'm not surprised by. Tonight's game's going to be packed. Handoff, Victor, nothing doing. The 49-yard line. The Brahmas will take a timeout. Tonight is going to get 40,000. I wish I was doing the game. I'm not doing the game tonight because I will be at the Final Four. And now they have one timeout left. It's a bad look for the league if they can't manage the state amongst the discipline. Yeah, it's a bad look. I will give you that. It is a bad look if that happens. Because there's a lot of unsportsmanlike conduct right now. A lot of unsportsmanlike conduct. And then obviously the spitting incident from last week. But that is crazy. They have to show the replay. They have to show the replay of Beckett telling Nelson he was doing this. Beckett was doing this. He was telling him, use your head. And then 2 minutes later, he gets ejected from the game. Yeah, I think if they do well, if Birmingham does well this year again, I think Skip Holtz should be a head coach in the NFL. I think he could do it. Yeah, I don't know what more he has to prove. But I'm gonna find afterwards when I get back from the Final Four, I'm gonna find the video afterwards, the replay of the game, because I've ESPN, all the games are archived on ESPN. I'm gonna post the video of him telling him to use his head and then getting ejected 2 minutes later. That is so funny. Fielded at the 11-yard line and brought out by Stevenson to the 17. So Brahmas have their work cut out for them. 1st and 10th to 17, obviously 4-down territory from this point on. 7 innings pitched, 10 strikeouts. Nice. There you go, man. Way to work. Guessing that lowered that ERA by a lot. You know, Renegades at plus 700 is not... That's not a bad bet. I don't think they're going to win the championship, but if you like Luis Perez, they won the XFL last year, you like Perez, they have the second worst odds of any team. It's not a bad play. If I'm Skip Holtz, I'm taking the UFL Dynasty for the next Nick Saban. Yeah, if the UFL's stable, but you'll make more money in the NFL, obviously. I would honestly look... If I'm an NFL team, I'm looking at Skip Holtz, because he's done a masterful job at Birmingham, with all these different quarterbacks, too. First down, play action. Again, no one's biting it because you're not running the ball. First down, Garbers throws on the run. Open, caught at the 44-yard line. Nice catch there. Was he touched? I don't think it was touched. He's still going. Cody Latimer, his 4th grab down to the 38-yard line. He was not touched. Great awareness by Latimer to get up. I don't think he realized it at first. One of his teammates was pointing at him. So, nice field position. Okay, so there was a graphic error. So the Brahmas have no timeouts left. There was a graphical error. First down, the 38-yard line now. We'll see if they get a playoff before the 2-minute warning. Huge gain there. Longest play of the day. 50 yards. They do get it off. Super challenge. Super challenge coming out. Super challenge is coming out, folks. Why go up? Because they lost last week to Birmingham and people did course correction. Super challenge coming out. So, for those who don't know, super challenges, you can challenge anything. You can challenge anything. The challenge here is obvious. Was he down? It's about a 20-yard difference. They would be out of timeouts if they don't get this. You have to have a timeout to do a super challenge. Oh, I thought that the odds. I didn't realize you meant ERA. So I'll put a poll. Will the Showboats win the challenge? Let's see. Looked like... I think he was touched. Get that challenge flag out. So I think it's going to be... Obviously, Brahmas first down, but I think it's going to be a 25-yard gain for Latimer, not a 38. I think they're going to win this challenge, and they'll keep the timeout. Yeah, super challenge. Do I think the best UFL team can be a top 25 college team? Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because a lot of these college guys won't go pro. I mean, I'll take Matt Corral over a lot of the college quarterbacks on the top 25. Absolutely. Yeah, these are still professionals. These are still professional players that played in the NFL at some point, probably. And so I think the Showboats going to win this challenge after review. Runner was down by contact. Yep, down by contact. Santo play calling, it was horrible at the first half. I don't know what took him so long to stop throwing these passes behind the line of scrimmage. Yep, Showboats win the challenge. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning. All right, now this poll has nothing to do with the UFL, but I figure in honor of tonight, obviously a lot of you are going to be watching the Final Four alongside the game between the Renegades and the Battlehawks. So let's put a quick poll out there. Yeah, Birmingham would beat up on a lot of college teams. All right, so I'll put a poll in here really quickly. Has nothing to do with the UFL, but might as well get your thoughts on it. Who do you think wins the Final Four? Again, championship is Monday. I'm going to both games tonight. That's why we're not doing the game between Arlington and St. Louis. I wish I was doing that game because it's going to be electric, 40,000 in the stands. It's going to be the largest attendance in modern spring football history. It's going to be insane. Like 319, that's still a really good ERA. That's still really good. Should the NFL adopt the 4th and 15 option success rate rule for onside kicks? No. No, it should not be easy to come back. Now, I think there's a happy medium here. Make onside kicks where you can go under the old rules, but at the same time, don't do the 4th and 15. It gives too much power to the offense. Too much power to the offense. Plus, on top of that, if you do the 4th and 15, besides giving too much power to the offense, you what happens if there's a penalty? Like, we're really gonna give teams possession because of a ticky-tack call? Like, come on. Do you want to pull how many losses will we suffer before our first win? My favorite, I'm sorry, what you ever did was the Sean McDermott analogy. Yeah, like, I didn't take offense to the analogy, because I don't think anyone took offense to the analogy. People just thought it was like a Michael Scott moment, where it's like, why did you think this was a good idea? That was really what it was. Because if you read the Athletic article, there was another thing where, like, he talked about a guy who tried to, like, he fell into Niagara Falls, and you think he got help by rescuers and everything. You think this is going to be a great story about teamwork and perseverance and helping each other out. And no, the man just dies at the end. And people are like, wait, that's it? That's all that happened? It's like he told the story and went nowhere. The writer who reported on Sean McDermott's 9/11 comments, story or non-story? I think it's a story, but it wasn't like a hit piece. I don't think it's a hit story. It's a story because of how bizarre it is, but it's not a story in the sense that, oh, he should be fired for this. I don't think anyone was called for him to be fired for that. He just made the worst analogy possible. But I no problem. I had no problem with it. It's just like, why would you tell that story? All right, 39% of you right in with UConn. 31% NC State. Wow. Wow. I'll post the women's poll tomorrow since we'll be doing both games, and we'll do it at the same time. 118 people in the stream, man. Thank you so much. You guys made this literally, no exaggeration, the #1 most viewed stream on YouTube for UFL season. For all the games that we did, all 3 games that we did last week, we were #1. So thank you so much. You guys made it all possible. And we're doing a lot of the games this week. A lot of the games. We're doing both games on Sunday. Not doing the game tonight. I wish I was, but I'll be at the Final Four. First set the 44 out of bounds at the first down line. Clock stops. Timing rules for the NFL are in effect. Justin Smith on the grab. 1st and 10 at the 46. What's going on with the play calling? Brahmas had multiple opportunities to kick a field goal in 4th, but went for it instead. They only had 1 opportunity. No, they didn't have a second opportunity. They had 1 opportunity. Memphis had opportunity to... They did a weird thing on 4th down. Why does it look so dark? I got new lights. So we're trying some stuff out with the lights. To reduce the glare. 1st down. Garber's pressured. Fires on the run. Incomplete pass. Intended target on the play was Latmer. 2nd and 10. All right, I'll close the poll here. 40% of you running with UConn. Good content, of course. Respectfully, your stream is the only one that was available. There's a few others. You know, I checked. There's a few others. They have like under 10 viewers each, but there are a few others. Like, I'm saying it while I can now because the moment Perna does a UFL stream, if he does one, I'm screwed. And the moment that and obviously when NFL season starts, I'm not going to be anywhere near the top of the list. 2nd and 10, pass behind the line. It's actually maybe a tactical drop. That might have been a tactical drop, honestly. It was a bit behind John Lovett, but better that he dropped it because they don't have any timeouts, and he would have gotten blown up. So it looks really nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like the new lights, and they can change colors and everything based on the teams playing in the game. We have new graphics. We have new light show when it happens. Your energy is the best. So I'll be like, thank you so much, Anthony. It really means a lot. You know, I call these games like I call these games for real. Yeah. 3.19 ERA. How good is it compared to MLB? I mean, the average ERA in MLB is like 4.2, I think. So yeah, can they end the game already? I mean, it's close. It's close. 3rd and 10. 5 wide, empty backfield. 2 on the far side, 3 on the near side. They send 5. Garber's sidearm throw. It's caught. Short of the sticks. 4th and 1. They have a decision to make. I think you go for it here. I think it's too long of a field goal. I think the odds of making the first down are better than the odds of kicking the field goal. 55-yard try would be from here. Yeah, like obviously when NFL season starts, I'm not even sure we're going to be in the top 10 of the streams. 4th and 1. Garber's looking. Deep shot. Open. Caught. Out of bounds to the 13. It's John Trey Kirkland with 1:19 left. Flag on the play. We'll see what the call is. Get that laundry out if you are a if you remember what NFL that shocked me the most. I did not see Vontae Davis coming. No, it's risky bias. I did not see Vontae Davis coming. That stunned me. Out of bounds to the 13. See what the flag is. I was penalized a lot today, but but we'll see what this one is. You know, 3.19 is a really good ERA. At any level, 3.19 is a great ERA. Personal foul. Unnecessary reference on the defense. All right, so an unnecessary reference. It's not on the Brahmas for once. Holy cow. It's 2 weeks before Earth Day Miracle, Charlie Brown, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Yeah, helmet to helmet. Yep, we're going to get helmet to helmet. We're going to get head hunting there. Helmet to helmet hit. 1st and goal at the 6. Yeah, Shane Bieber. That's a brutal loss. 1st and goal at the 2. 1:19 left. It's not over yet, especially with the 4th and 12 rule. Garbers. Man in motion is Kirkland. Garbers takes a step. Garbers looking, throws behind the line of scrimmage. Nice open field tackle. It's a loss of 3. Kirkland going nowhere. Trying to hit him in the flat. And he did, but great open field tackle. What, wrestler death? Who's he got to die like 2 years ago? That one no one saw coming. 7 shot. Nice. 2nd and goal at the 5. 4 wide, 1 on the far side, 3 on the near side. Or other way around. Going. End zone shot! Pass interference on the play! Kirkland with the grab! We'll see who's the PI on. Multiple refs through the flag. We'll see who the flag is on. Yeah, Jose Ramirez was one, or not Jose Ramirez. No, obviously Marlins. That was the most shocking. Yeah, Oscar Tavares. No, for me it's Oscar Tavares. Pass interference on the defense. Penalty will be declined. Obviously, touchdown Brahmas. Yeah, I would say Oscar Tavares shocked me the most. 19-14. I figure you go for 2 here, make it a field goal game. So extra point attempt from, it looks like the 5. Wouldn't really make any other sense to do it the other way. Win broadcast. So thank you so much, Mr. Fleece. Thank you so much. Going for from the 5. Yep, and that is the right call. You know, from the 5. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. 135 people in the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, we are doing all the UFL games, not tonight's game, because I'll be at the Final Four, but we are doing both games on Sunday, so make sure you hit that notification bell. We go live about 15 minutes before each game starts, so be here for that. And we got all the helmets. We got the XFL, USFL helmets behind me. We got the UFL teams. It's a fun stream as always. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. The under is still all right. 19-14 is 33. We're still all right. All right. They're going to go for 3. Because of the penalty. Yeah, Jose Fernandez is definitely... If it was for Oscar Tavares, Jose Fernandez would shock me the most. Because Tavares, like, literally a week before, he hit the walk-off hit in the Cardinals-Giants game in the playoffs. So that one stunned me. All right, they're getting some stuff sorted out. It seems like they're going to go for 3. Because of the penalty. Yeah, if they go for 3, they do it with field goal. Yeah, 3 usually is from the 10-yard line. That's why I said it. But because of the pass interference, they can do it at the 1. They move up on the conversion. So, yeah, if that's the case, you go for 3. Yeah, if you're at the 1-yard line, you might as well go for 3. Usually the 3 is at the 10. Most overrated player in MLB right now? Look, I love Corbin Carroll. He's off to a bad start this year. Corbin's off to a bad start. And he was not great, like, after the injury last year, except for the bad injury last year. After that, he wasn't, like, the best. Like, I love Carroll. I love the guy. But you asked me who the top 5 players on the D-backs are right now. I'm not sure he is in the top 5. Now, I think Eugenio Suarez is super underrated. Zach Jewett a cannon force a penalty on the try from Pereira. Okay, so now I don't think they're going to go for 3. Thank you for the tour, man. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I think everyone was confused about that. Like, wait, you can do it on the try? So mass confusion there. So they're going to go for 3 from the 10 now. As a result, not from the 1. Here we go. Garbers. End zone shot! Broken up. Incomplete. And if that was the case, I would have gone for 2. If that was the case, I would have gone for 2. 3 from the 1, different story. I think there was some mass confusion with the officials. Because we had not seen that before. We're figuring things out as we go along in this league. All right. But now we're going to have 4th and 12 at the 28-yard line. So the Brahmas look to retain possession. They need to drive down the field. I would have gone for 2 there. Not 3. 145 people on stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, both games tomorrow we're doing on JG9. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss when the action we go live. Become a member today. You get your name during each stream. You got to use emojis like the Showboats logo and the Brahmas logo. And you can use my promo code PrizePicks to bet on the UFL. 100% spots up to $200. All right. So 4th and 12. Onside kick time. This is the substitute for the onside kick. Can they get this? If they don't get it, it's game over. The Brahmas have no timeouts. Here we go. Prediction on viewership for the Peacock Brazil game. I'm going to say 10.5. 10.5 million. The Yotes Steel Arena, it looks nice. I hope they get it built so I can become a Yotes fan. But it's, because I'm not committed to them until they build a new arena and commit to the city. But we'll see. All right, 4th and 12. Again, be sure to like and subscribe, post the channel out a lot. And we got new videos every day on JG9. And JG9 News, we do a lot of UFL content. I did a lot of UFL videos. I talked about Jake Bates, the kicker. I talked about my predictions for this week. I talked about the attendance breakdown. I do an attendance breakdown every single week on JG9 News, so go check that out if you haven't already. Tonight's attendance, 8,700 in Memphis. Here we go, 4th and 12 of the 28. This is the ball game. Garbers in the gun. No one in the backfield. Here we go. Garbers takes the snap. He's got time. Looks, middle of the field. Caught. Did he get the first? Did he get the first? The ref looks like he's signaling first. They're going to take a look at this. That is right on the line. That's a first down. Brahmas still in this thing. And that decision to go for 3 instead of 2 might be costly now. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Here we go. Brahmas retain possession. Garbers, middle of the field, caught. First down at the 45. Gain of 15. Clock stops for the moment. Catch there made by Marquez Stevenson, who's had a pretty good game today, over 70 yards receiving. 27 seconds on this clock, and Garbers going to spike this one into the dirt. Stops the clock, 2nd and 10. Oh, it's getting interesting now. We've seen crazy comebacks in spring football before because of the 4th and 12 and because of the rules. We saw the Battle Hawks Brahmas game. The Brahmas were on the other end of it last year in week 1. We saw that. It's be crazy. Gilf Hunters with the tour. Keep up the good content. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the first super chat. Really, really appreciate it, man. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I love doing these games with you guys. I love interacting with you guys. Love calling these games. Here we go. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line. Garber's empty backfield. Garber takes a snap. Looks middle of the field. First down caught. Stevenson at the 30. 25. He's going to get out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Oh my goodness. 1st and 10 at the 19 to get a 26. The Showboats had this one in the bag, it seemed like. It was 4th and 1 with 2 minutes left. Under 2 minutes left. If the Showboats got a stop, that was it. And now the Brahmas are 19 yards away. You figure just 3 shots to the end zone. 4 shots to the end zone. You could go play over the middle, but it might be too risky. If you don't get the first down. No, you don't do that. No. You don't do that. Whoa. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that play was. That would have kept that. They wouldn't have got another playoff, I don't think. Why are you calling a pass in the flat like that? You're not going to get out of bounds. This is crazy. Here we go. 2nd and 10 at the 19. 13 seconds left. Can Garbers be the hero? Garbers looking. Sideline shot. Caught. Short of the sticks. It's caught by Smith. I don't know why you're high-fiving the fans. You got a game to play. 8 seconds left. 3rd and 1 at the 10. You got time for maybe 3 plays. Definitely 2. Well, you only have time for 2. So you might as well just take some shots to the end zone. 2 shots to the end zone. No point in trying to get the first down. You only have time for 2 plays as it is. 3rd and 1 at the 10. Empty backfield. Garbers. Rolls out. Pressure. Looking. Fires. End zone. It's open. Touchdown Brahmas. Touchdown Brahmas. 3 seconds left. The Brahmas have taken the lead. It's Cody Latmar. Oh my goodness. What a comeback. The Brahmas being down by 2 scores with 2 minutes left have come back from the dead. 2 first downs in the first 44 minutes. Look at them now. The Brahmas about to go to 2-0, barring anything crazy. Honestly, at this point on the Brahmas, I would not even call a play here. Because they can get returned the other way. At this point, if I'm the Brahmas, there is no point in calling play. I just take a knee. At this point, if I'm the Brahmas, just take a knee. Do not try a conversion because you get returned the other way for the same exact number of points. Just take a knee if you're San Antonio. I know the bettors wouldn't like it. Take a knee. If you're San Antonio, do not risk anything. They're going to go for 2, make it a 3-point game. I don't get it. They're not going to... Because it's not like Memphis is going to try a field goal. Kickoff's going to be the final play. They're not getting in field goal range. This is risky. I would not be doing this. It gets returned for the other way. I would not be doing this. Flag on the play. Unbelievable. Holy cow. 180 people in the stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Cody Latmar, what a second half he said. I think he's had 5 catches in the second half. The former second-round pick by the Denver Broncos about a decade ago. All right. I would honestly just take a knee. Hunters with another 2. Thank you so much. 10 out of 10 commentary. Have a great time with the Final Four. Thank you so much. I will absolutely try my best to have a great time. I mean, this game's been fun. I'm having a great time doing this. Holy cow. Yeah, there you go. Just take a knee. Yep. Smart play. See? Smart play there. Smart play. Take an 8 at the 10. Smart play. There is no reason to try it. I know people are going to be like, well, why they do that? The line was 1.5 or they were going to... No, you have to do it because it gets returned for the other way. If it was the original NFL rules where the play is blown dead and the defense can't return, different story, but that is the right play. 100% that is the right play. Last year, the Brahmas, week 1 against St. Louis, up by 2 scores with 2 minutes left, lost the game. They're on the other end of things. This is a new Brahmas team. These are not your daddy's Brahmas. Sports Talk Show with the 2 where NFL meets the 4th and 12 rule does make things more exciting. I will say that. I think it's too weighed in favor of the offense, especially for the NFL, but I have no problem with it for the UFL. I have no problem with it for the UFL. Thank you so much for the donations, guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. Again, we do this for every single UFL game. Not tonight because I'm going to be at the Final Four, but every other game we do it. Every other game we do it. 2 seconds left. Destroying with the kick. This is the final play. Unless they call a fair catch and just try some pitchy woo-woo for the final play. This will be the final play of the game. Squib kick. Fielded at the 36, take a knee. So Memphis will have a shot at the 36-yard line. And maybe, honestly, with the way San Antonio's looked defensively, you get a roughing penalty or something. You get in the field goal range? I don't know. First and 10 at the 36. Memphis' offense, first half, very well. 13 points in the first half. Second half, not as much. Same thing with the Houston game last week. Got off to a great start, kind of slow down at the end. St. Louis, Arlington later tonight. Memphis, barring anything crazy, about to fall to 1-1. San Antonio, 2-0 atop the XFL. And they will have a 1.5 game lead going into tonight when obviously one of those teams, Arlington or St. Louis, will be 1-1. Here we go, final play. Cookus, looking. I don't know why we're trying to Hail Mary attempt. Cookus trying to keep it alive himself. He's going to run. He loses the football. And who's got it doesn't matter. That's ball game. That is the ball game. The San Antonio Brahmas pick up their second win in a shocking game. The Brahmas down by 13 points with 2 minutes left. Get the win. The first win for an XFL team over a USFL team this season. The San Antonio Brahmas, maybe the worst team in the XFL last season that came back, is undefeated, 2-0. What a game. What a finish. Unbelievable. Yeah, this is the first XFL win. First one over a USFL team. XFL, 2 wins this year, both of them by the Brahmas. The first one came in the San Antonio game against DC where someone had to win. Unbelievable. Unbelievable finish. Unbelievable game. The Brahmas, late game heroics, 20-19. Chase Scarborough went from the GOAT to the hero. And the San Antonio Brahmas, led by Wade Phillips, are 2-0 to start the new year off. Destroying did not hit any. He didn't attempt any field goals. Didn't have a chance to hit any field goals. Unbelievable. 106 people in the stream right now. Thank you so much. All right, that was a great game. Holy cow. I wish I could stay on for longer. I really wish I could stay on for longer, but I got to head out to Glendale because the Final Four is starting in less than 3 hours, and I don't know what the traffic's going to be like. So I got to head over to Glendale right now for the Final Four. But again, we're not doing Arlington, D.C. tonight, or Arlington, St. Louis. I wish I was, but I'll be at the Final Four. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been a fun stream as always. Again, we do all these UFL games. Sunday, we're doing both the games, so be sure to stay tuned in for that. If you like my commentary, you like the way I do this, with the studio setup and the lights and the scoreboard and the graphics and the animation. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this for all the games. And again, JG9 News, be sure to subscribe to JG9 News. I'll put a link in the chat for that. We do a lot of UFL content on JG9 News. I talk about the games, I talk about attendance breakdowns, talk about everything. So go check that channel out if you haven't already. We're over 3,000 subs on that one. That channel just started a few weeks ago. So thank you guys so much for that. Be sure to subscribe to that. And yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like this video, hit the notification bell, share everything, share the clips and everything. Helps the channel out a lot, helps it grow. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys tomorrow when we got a UFL doubleheader. We got Birmingham, Michigan at 1 o'clock Eastern. I'll be live at 12:50, and we got Houston, D.C. right after that. Have a great rest of your night. Enjoy the Final Four. Enjoy tonight's game between St. Louis and Arlington. Brahmas coming back to win 20-19. That's